Okay, Xenos, how is it going? It is Tuesday morning, and welcome to our Stellaris stream. If you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, hello, and welcome. I'm Alfing Delete, and today I'm going to be addressing the citizens of the United Earth Alliance. That's the empire we're playing with here. We were not born to be beneath one sky. Agreed? Agreed? Now, we were destined to claim the stars themselves. Would you guys agree with this? Well, in that case, today marks down one of our great outward journeys, our fleets, our democracy. We are going to show the galaxy that we can rule as humans, that we can thrive and survive and live among the Xenos. And so we are going to be beginning our playthrough with the Unified Earth Alliance Empire. Now, for this empire, we totally just made this based off of the United Nations of Earth. I made a couple of changes, and before we begin our game here, I'm going to take a quick look at the empire, show you guys what we put together, and then we're going to dive into some Stellaris shenanigans. And so, if you guys are here, thank you so much for being here. I see Monolith Terrible Hamster, guys. Hello. Sergeant Sunshine. Hello. And let's go ahead and break down the UEA. And so, for our species portrait, of course, I'm going with our regular kind of human empire. And honestly, I see the resemblance here. I might have to change the outfit, but he's quite a strong jaw on me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. We might have a similar jaw. I can't do his face. It's like, but yes, here is our leader here. But first things first, let's take a look at our origin. So we're playing with prosperous unification. Honestly, I still think this origin, one of the origins in the base game, still holds up today. Starts me off with 400 initial pops. We get an extra generator and agricultural district. With the prosperous unification modifier, which this says that it increases my happiness, my amenities, my resources from jobs, but it will expire in 20 years. And so in those first 20 years, we really got to pump the numbers out. It says that since Unification Day, the economy has been booming. And then lastly, we get planetary unification research, which actually, now that I'm seeing this, I didn't realize you get that from this origin. So nice. It also unlocks additional edict campaigns once we finish researching that. And that's our origin. So for our government and ethics, we are a fanatic egalitarian. We must have a democratic government form. This allows utopian living standards, and it gives me 30% faction resource output and 10% job efficiency from my specialist. For our second ethic, this one's not as fanatical as the other, but we are xenophiles. So we have increased opinions for other species. We cannot use no refugees species policy. We cannot enslave entire species, and we cannot displace aliens. That's it. That's all that I can't do. Interesting. We can work around that. And then there's some other modifiers down below that you can check here. For our authority, we are a democratic empire. So we hold a election every 10 years to select a new ruler. And then for this effect, we get a 10% faction approval rating, one recruitable leader per class, and then this resets government reform and policy cooldowns when a new ruler is elected. Awesome. Now, for our civics, we're going with Beacon of Liberty. This is that we get extra unity. We get a decrease in empire size from pops. Now, this is what I'm looking forward to the most, is the refugee attraction. And then on top of that, we can smuggle population operation difficulty is -1. So if we want to sneaky and bring some pops into my empire, which honestly, that sounds really cool, and I might try that out at some point in this playthrough, we will give that a try. And then lastly, we have Idealistic Foundation. This is that our citizens' pop happiness is increased by 10%, as well as refugees, their attraction is increased. So we want the other empires to be at war. We want them to, send the refugees our way. Now, speaking of war, we have a couple of traits here for my human species. We're communal. Our pop housing usage is decreased. The rapid breeders increases pop growth speed by 10%. Now I had to balance this out and select a negative trait. So psychological infertility decreases our pop growth during war and crises by 30%, which is huge. So we got to avoid war. All right. We're democratic. We don't want to fight. Although democracy doesn't mean not fighting, but yes. Traditional is our final traits, and this increases the job efficiency for my bureaucrats. And those are the traits for my human species. Now for the names here, we're going with You know, let's do the SPQR human names. And then, of course, we're humans, UEA. That's kind of a tongue twister there. The UEA, the Unified Earth Alliance. For our home world and all that jazz, we're keeping this pretty much the same. Mostly just Earth, Sol system. Planet preference would be a continental world, of course. And then for our city background and all that, I'm also going to keep most of this the same. Maybe I'll change the background a little bit. Let's go with something a little bit more technical looking. I feel like that would be cool. And then for our AI voice, keep that the same. For the flag, I like the blue and black a little bit better. It screams a little bit of dominance. Yo, Scary Vec, what's going on? I see you in the YouTube chat. Hello, hello. Yeah, the blue and black, I feel like it fits. It's a little strong there. Honestly, blue and white could be... Oh, white and black could be kind of sweet as well. Honestly, I like the white and black. Maybe we'll do white and black. That looks sick. All right, for our ship set, we're gonna go with the Imperial ship set. I like the bulky ship design. So good to see you here. Hey, good to see you here as well. We're just getting our Empire set up here. We're taking a look at all the behind the scenes, under the hood stuff right now. For our I saw Arthur here, and I was gonna say Arthur. For our ruler, we have Arthur Young. Arthur Young, our president, our young prestige leader here. He's here. He's ready to rule the United Earth Alliance. Rule to lead, not rule, lead. For our ruler's trait, I'm gonna go with charismatic. All right, this leader is exceptionally charismatic, enforcing their will with ease. All right, when I think of this leader, kind of imagine in my head Leto II from Dune. All right, a very charismatic leader, and we are going to save this empire. Gonna hit done, and holy cow, we are definitely not playing on a huge galaxy. Let's try a medium galaxy. Now, my multiplayer counterparts would tell me otherwise, not to do this. However, I am going to change this. We are going to fill up the galaxy. 18 empires in a large galaxy, or in a medium galaxy. We're gonna be on a barred spiral galaxy. All right, and then we're gonna turn the AIs down. The advanced AI starts. And we are going to have 3 fallen empires in this playthrough. Now, for our details, we'll treat you. Hello. Monolith, white and black. Man, now I get hit with nostalgia about a game called Black and White. Oh yeah, is that the shooter game? I can't remember. Black and White. It sounds familiar. Guys, for our crisis strength, we're gonna put this up to. Let's do 2.5. Right? Crisis type will be all. Then most of this stuff I pretty much keep the same. Let's see what else we have. Habitable worlds. We'll crank this to 1.25. Pre-FTLs, civilization, and pre-sapience. We'll keep at about, so let's do a 2.5 as well. 1.25 for habitable worlds, 2.5 for pre-FTLs. And then besides that, the wormholes, the gateways, keep that at a minimum, 0.25. For the in-game start year, so this is what we're gonna have to change a little bit. We're gonna put the in-game start year at 25 and then the mid-game at 24. Oh, it was a guy. Okay, maybe I'm getting that mixed up with something else. All right, everything else is set. Okay, cool. Void worms, I don't remember turning these off, but all right. Storms will be turned to a minimum. Let's begin our playthrough. Am I hyped for nomads and willpower? Yes, I can't wait for scenarios. I honestly cannot wait for the Defenders of the Galaxy, the new mechanics with that. Scenarios, Defenders of the Galaxy, the roguelike. There's so much, all right? So I can't wait. But lads, here we are. Prosperous unification. Let's begin our playthrough. So much has happened since the modern humans first emerged from Africa and some 200,000 years ago. Our kind spread rapidly across most of the globe, and soon the first civilizations took form. Scientific progress has been swift, though not without cost. Wars claims millions of lives, even before the atom was tamed, and the turmoil of the 21st century saw the mandate of the United Nations gradually expanded in an effort to create stability. Now, by the early 22nd century, the supranational organization had become a de facto world government. Oh yeah. Let me turn the music down just a little bit, guys. My bad, it's a little loud. There we go. Now, though some are still resenting the power wielded by the UN, as evidenced during the Manchurian Policy Action of '88, few can deny the technological breakthroughs that have come out of its sponsored research programs. Now, with the recent completion of the first true starships, mankind is about to embark on a new era of space exploration. It is time for us to begin. So here is planet Earth. Planet Earth. Here's our system. Are we inside? We are in a nebula? Wait, what? Am I already in a nebula? Wow, I am. I feel like this is kind of new. I don't think I've ever, I wouldn't say new like in stars, but like starting off in the solar system inside of a nebula. That's actually going to be really good for us. And so with that being said, we can keep our ships, our fleets, our entire empire sort of cloaked behind this storm. Now, what I'm looking for right now are a couple of choke points. We have this choke point right here. We have a choke point right here, and we have another right here. I'm going to have to start, I'm going to start this run by trying to control all three of those. And so I'm going to start first, and I'm going to have my science ship just kind of rotate clockwise here. And we're going to start this way and then just kind of go in a circle. Now, you don't have to do it this way. This is just the way I prefer to do it. And all I want to do is start by surveying all of these systems. These are all going to be my sector systems. And then I'm going to have them rotate their way this way. Now, there is going to be a more effective way of doing this. Now, right now, I just want to do it this way just to have this scientist kind of keep them close, right? Now, I will be building a second scientist so that we can survey these systems faster. But right now, this is the path that I have my first scientist, Octavia Dexia, my head of research, kind of surveying. Now, next up, we're going to select some technology to research. Going with field modulation for the extra energy credits produced for my technicians. We're going to go with that planetary unification. This is the technology I mentioned earlier that we gained from our origin. And then for engineering technology, let's go with powered exoskeletons. More job efficiency. I count that as a win always. And then we're going to go to our resources. Now, I'm going to sell some things here. I'm going to sell my consumer goods. We're going to sell our food, and we're going to sell our energy credits as well. I'm going to buy some minerals. And the reason I'm buying these minerals is because now we're going to go to our planet tab. Now, here is where the jobs are being built. This is where you manage your economy, your pops, things like that. And so right now, as you can see, I have about 2.6 thousand denizens who are kind of like just your normal citizens. They don't have the best jobs available right now to them. But when I start to build jobs, they will fill those in immediately. And so if I go to my mining districts here, the first thing I want to produce is more minerals. Right now, if you look up here, I'm only producing 16 minerals per month. Not quite my tempo. We want to produce more minerals so that we can build more jobs faster. And so right now we have 2 mining districts on the way. Those will give me about 200 mining jobs per district. And so that's only going to give us 400 jobs. We'll still have 2.2 thousand denizens, hopefully more denizens at that point as they continue to grow. And right now, let's see. Right now, I mean, it's not going to show us how many are growing, but in the next month, we will start to see an increase in pop growth. Now, what I'm gonna do next here is I'm gonna grab my fleets. Now, fleets don't typically tend to, survey systems, but what they can do is they can get a head start. I like to have them kind of jump in front of my scientists. You know what, let's have them go over here first and then bring them back so that we can see what's on these outskirts. And they're just gonna see if there's any habitable planets around. Really, I would like to see if there's any hostile entities. That way we do not risk losing any science ships. Leaders are very, very important in the early game. Now, I haven't started my game just yet. No, we still have things to look at before we begin. We're gonna go to our government tab here. Here is where my president, here is where the council is. We're gonna make sure that we are, we're managing we're running our empire, our government as best as we can, or at least the way that I would like to. And so we are currently set to expansion. Now, normally I would switch this to isolation. Why would I want to keep this? The outpost build cost is decreased by 10%. Yeah, I would like that. Honestly, for LARPing reasons, I want to keep it on expansionist. We're not trying to kind of, I don't know. We're going to keep it on expansionist. I feel like for our purposes as this type of empire, we want to expand. For our trade policy, I think we're going to keep that the same. Now, for our economy, our economic policy, I'm going to switch this from mixed economy to civilian economy. I want to produce a lot of consumer goods right now, more than my alloys. I would like to produce these consumer goods so that I can build bureaucratic jobs and things like that. And so that's why we're going to go with civilian economy, as well as our species. We're going to take a look at their rights. For my species rights, we want to change our living standards to utopian abundance. Now, this says that Pops will have 20% happiness unless there is a consumer goods deficit. On top of that, my civilians will produce unity and research points. Now, this is going to cost me consumer goods, so that's why we wanted to go back and use that that policy, that civilian policy. How about sending a commander out to explore to discover your first few friends? That is true. That is true. We do have our commander. Where is he at? I forgot to introduce Sextus Favonius. What a name. That's our Minister of Defense right now. So yes, he will be initiating first contacts if we have any. Now guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching some Star Trek TNG, and I've been looking at how they handle their first contacts. Oh my goodness, man. There was this one episode where they encountered this it's a meme that I've seen a bunch, where like the guy's like, and then he just like drops dead. One of the scariest first contacts I have ever seen in my life. All right, this is from an older show, but holy cow. Not to get derailed here, we're gonna go ahead and add a couple of ships here to our fleets. I'm not gonna build them yet. I'm just gonna put them in the build queue. But let's go ahead, and I believe we should be good here. Let's begin our game. All right, so the UEA, the Unified Earth Alliance, now begins. We are on the left side, the bottom left side of this barred spiral galaxy. Let's see what this galaxy has in store for us. And right away, we find Alpha Centauri. That is a size 17 continental planet. That is absolutely beautiful. And guys, don't forget, I selected Utopian Abundance, so that's why my consumer goods are already getting slammed right now. So what I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna try to kind of cushion the blow a little bit. I'm gonna sell some food. Let me see if I can, I doubt I can get away with this, but I'm gonna see if I can buy about 16 consumer goods. We're gonna sell some energy credits as well to try to like balance this out. And let's see if that we'll be able to sustain this. Because if my Pops, if we can't, whoa. Did I not just buy 16 consumer goods? There we go. All right, so all resources are in the positives. The consumer goods though, I definitely need those to be good, because if not, my Pops will not be happy about that. For our first tradition, we've got some options here. We've got quite a few options actually. Let's try, where are we at here? Expansion? I'm gonna do expansion. I haven't tried expansion in a while. Expansion says that we must expand our civilization to new systems and planets or risk eventual extinction. Now, I doubt the latter of that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna go with expansion for a bit. I would like to expand into a big, strong, growing empire, and so that'll be our first to do. I also want to increase my my consumer good output, and so I'm gonna buy some minerals and try to get us up to 400 minerals so that I can buy another civilian, I don't know, what are you? A civilian industry building, right? All right, so we're just waiting for these jobs here to fill. But as you can see here, that mining district will be done in less than 10 days. Boom, now we should, yes, our minerals went up to 29 minerals per month right there. What's going on, fish and chips? Welcome to the stream. Hello. We are getting our empire set up here for success, hopefully. Now, let's build that civilian industry. And as you can see here, consumer goods are back down to 0. That will change. That will change here in the next couple of months. All right, and so we've already found, we found one planet. We found another one here. That's a tropical world, size 15. And like I said, I'm liking what I'm seeing here with these choke points. We have a lot of systems to expand to, but and speaking of which, we're gonna go with reach for the stars. This says that the frontiers of our star nation are being pushed ever forward. Now, soon, nothing in this galaxy will lie beyond our grasp. Now, for this, it says that my starbase influence cost will decrease by 10%. We want that because we're gonna be expanding. And cheers here, thanks for the drink. We definitely want that. We wanna make it cheaper for us to expand. We can do that more frequently. Right now, I believe it takes us about, I wanna say like 70-ish, 70 influence to expand to. But I'm gonna move my construction ship in that direction. And earlier I mentioned that I was gonna be building some science ships. We're gonna build 2 of those right away because I want these scientists going. I want them to be surveying. Oh my goodness, we found another 2 planets. Another size 14 continental world. Not the greatest, but you know, it's a world is a world. As well as a volcanic world. So that won't be very habitable for my human species, but nonetheless, it is still going to be an important planet. Now, I would love to recruit Manius Pharcelius. This leader right here is a little expensive. He has that roamer trait. Unfortunately, I cannot afford that leader right now. So we're gonna go with Tullius Hortenius. And we're gonna have them survey in the opposite direction. Like I said, I wanna go for those choke point systems. So I'm gonna try to get all 3 of these because they would be in my sector. And then we'll figure out where I send that scientist to after. Now back over here on Earth, a civilian industry building's on the way. Notice we're up to 40 minerals per month right now. This is good. I'm gonna build that last mining district. And then after that, I will not have any more districts to build. So I'm gonna have to start focusing on buildings after that. I'm just kind of checking up here again. I like to buy minerals quickly so that we can get our other resources going. And you know what? If I have civilian industries, let me see how many I get from this one district or this one building. And I may start building some other buildings instead. Usually the consumer goods, I use those as an upkeep resource. Oh, yes, we can get Manius. Nice. All right, so I'm going to use Manius now. Oh, tier 2 roamer trait. Let's go. And I'm going to push him straight towards the other choke point. So now we will be able to have surveyed all of our choke points. I'm going to go back to my shipyard. I'm going to build a second construction ship. And this will put me closer to expanding to all the choke point systems that I want right away. So let's just hope you don't get called Julius Caesar. Yes. Yes. Secure the Rubicon. All right. So yeah, like I said, we're going to have 2 construction ships. We have 3 scientists already. And I'm going to send them to all the choke points. Now, for our first agenda, we have infinite opportunities. This is normally the first agenda that we get when we're starting our game off here. And this is just going to increase our pop happiness by another 10%. Now, going back to our council agendas, we've got options here. We've got quite a few options. I think first, let's go with expanding the council. I think if we can get another member on the council, that could help us level up more of our leaders. Now, let's jump back here. As soon as the system is surveyed, I would like to expand my borders over it. I'm not going to colonize the planet just yet, but it would be nice to get that planet within our territory and possibly plan to colonize it later. Meanwhile, back over here, we got that first civilian industry on the way. Notice we're at 0 consumer goods per month. That should change here in the next month. Now we're up to 23. Wow. That is huge. All right, so going back to our traditions here, we're going to select our next expansion tradition. And let's go with, let's try, options. I like to start from this left side of the tree, then jump to the right with colonization fever. This increases colony development speed, and it gives us 1 urban district when establishing a colony. Now, I like this one, but it's the next one that I really want. Now, I'm noticing here it's going to take us 11 months to get to our next tradition. I'm going to jump back to planet Earth here. So that 1 civilian industry district gave us 23 consumer goods. That is juicy. That is very juicy. So what I don't have to do is I don't have to buy consumer goods anymore. All right, that'll help me increase my trade a bit. I'm going to go to my archives now. Now, if I go here, I would like to build some administrative offices. Now, administrative offices are going to increase my unity, but they're going to have an upkeep of consumer goods. I have all these consumer goods now. This is good. I don't need to build another one just yet, so I'll build, matter of fact, 2 of those administrative offices, and we just want to keep the the unity going. And so with 2 of those on the way, that'll give me some nice production there. We're gonna expand our first borders over Bernard Star. This system seems to be taking quite some time to. Wow, look at that nebula. This is beautiful. The UEA is now with our empire, our sector at least is within a nebula. So I like this. I would say a unity build for now, kind of. I mean, yeah, I mean, really, we're getting all this unity. I wouldn't say we're focusing unity, although, yes, we kind of are. It's not really going to be like my whole theme of this run, but in the early game, we want to try to pump out as many traditions as we can, and that way that I can try to jump and focus on to science a little bit later on in the game. You know, I got some friends that I play with. They usually know that I play this kind of way, but yes, we want to get unity early and quickly. So there we go. We just got that. I forgot what the name of that technology was, but it just gave us a lump sum of unity. And now that we're back to our traditions once again, a new life. Now we're only 2 years in. We got 3 traditions already. I mean, we're trying to get this thing rolling, and a new life gives me 10% pop growth or assembly speed, and anything that ever gives me pop growth Anything that ever gives me pop growth or robot assembly speed, I always try to get that. And so, oh, we have made first contact with the protectors, their holy guardians. We are going to say, our citizens, all send you our regards. Cygans. There they are. They're Cygans. They're snails. They're snails. Oh, and they're all the way over here. They're kind of like pinched in the... Oh, I don't like this. All right, so we got another first contact situation. We're going to go ahead and send an envoy to figure out who they are. But the protectors, they're kind of sealed off over here. That'll be interesting. I wonder if there are any holy planets by them. And speaking of holy planets, we just found 2 more worlds over here. That's beautiful. Concluded. Now, again, I'm going to go ahead and keep planning the course here for my fleets. I want to keep them moving. I just want them sort of scouting around the galaxy. I don't want them to get too far away from my home planet, but I do want them to just kind of scope the area out and kind of check out some of these unexplored systems. My Minister of State, Volus Stralius, has leveled up. We're gonna give him let's give him the trade focus trait. He's currently governing Earth right now. I don't think there's even, okay, there's a little bit of trade on this planet, which is good. But pretty soon here, we're gonna be producing more Unity. Right now we're at 23. That should go up here in the next couple of months. For my Minister of Defense, I'm definitely gonna go with Caution. Cautious gives me a extra combat disengagement chance. Like I said, the last thing we want to do is risk losing a leader right now. All right, so let's bring our construction ships back. I want to build some more star bases here. We have 1 choke point secured. My scientist is still surveying that same system. How many? Oh, wait. We did finish this. Awesome. So right now it's looking like our early game, our very, very early game goal is complete. We have secured 3 of our choke point systems. Now we just need to expand. I'm keeping an eye on this fleet up here. I want to see if we find anything worth trying to expand to. We've also found some Zro, which will be very handy as well. Oh, and there it is. What is that? That is a size 21 tomb world that will be worth surveying a little bit later on in the game. Now, for my 4th expansion tradition, we're gonna go with Courier Network. This decreases empire size from systems and planets, both of those separately, 15%. All right, so that's good for us there. Now we're at 20 Unity. Let's get that up. Let's turn those numbers up a little bit. As my leaders begin to level up, they're gonna become more expensive, and so I'm gonna keep an eye. Wow, there's another planet over here. That is a size 14 continental world. This system, these cluster of systems over here, these choke points are gonna be top priority, so I'm gonna redirect my scientist to survey these 3 systems. And since my fleet is already up here, I'm just gonna have them go ahead and continue scoping out this territory. This whole sector, this is all gonna be important for later on. Now, I haven't met any other AI, any other empires just yet. Construction completed. But there it is, our 3rd choke point secured. This system has 15 minerals in it. Holy cow. We have detected. What is going on here? This is where I'm gonna put my arc furnaces at. Excel, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We are just getting our diplomatic empire put together. We are starting to expand, and already I think we're looking pretty smooth. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to realize here, I know why my scientist was taking so long in the system. It is a nebula, so if we look at this here, the sublight speed of my ships in this system are decreased by 50%. Talk about a choke point system right here. Oh man, if I get that, there's a building that slows down sublight speed even further. Anybody trying to attack me in that system, well, good luck. And here goes another leader. Let's level them up. We're up to 30 Unity per month right now. Let's go with Archaeologist. We haven't found a dig site yet. The reason the new Season 10 pass is $5 more than the last, it has 2 expansions. Look, I'm not sure on pricing. I've only been... Whoa! What just happened here? Oh, no. I picked Caution for my Minister of Defense, and he died anyway. He was not cautious. All right, Media Colpernia, you are my new Minister of Defense. You will replace my previous Minister of Defense. Oh no. Guys, we just lost our minister. That is tragic. Now, I've noticed here that my consumer goods are taking a beat down, right? That one administrative office has already put me back into the negatives. And so I've already got one built here. You know what? Forget it. We're just going to build this one anyway. If I need to buy some more consumer goods later, I will. But I think we can sustain a slight negative deficit for a couple of months. We should be fine. That new civilian industry should balance things out. Now we have a second envoy initiating first contact with these aliens over here that destroyed my fleet. Guys, we got to put rips in the chat for our first Minister of Defense who has died. We will remember him. He was doing what he does best, exploring the stars, and now he is dead. It is a sad day for the Unified Earth Alliance. What is this? Is this another first contact? Ah, okay, so we found a merchant guild. We shall say well met. Hello. But we want to find an empire, not an enclave. All right, so our scientists are starting to find some systems here. Actually, you know what? Let's keep you going forward. I do see these habitable worlds here, but let's just keep pushing forward and not backwards. The system has been surveyed. Talk about a choke point. 15 minerals here. I can't wait for arc furnaces. All right, and back over here on Earth, civilian industry is on the way. Let's get that administrative office on right behind it. I'm actually going to build an alloy foundry next. You know what? No. We don't need alloys just yet. Not yet. It's too early for that. Now, let's go up here and expand our choke points. Oh, we found a pre-FTL species. How we will handle them, let's find out a little bit later. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not 100%. I'm not the one who makes the decisions behind the pricing of the expansions. I look at the content, and that's all I can do. Last season was expansion, one story mechanic. This one has nomads expansion and ethics expansion, yes, and scenarios. And I'm very curious about the roguelike, though. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait for the roguelike in season 10. Oh man, I don't have my tissue here. I need to blow my noggin. All right, guys, we are finishing our first tradition. Expansion is complete. Galactic Ambition decreases starbase upkeep by 20%. Completing the expansion tradition tree. Let's see. Well, first of all, we didn't look at when we adopt this. So when you adopt this tradition, you get the Superior Colonies agenda. You get a 25% colony development speed. Your habitats alloys upkeep is negative 20%, and your habitat district alloy upkeep is negative 20% as well. That's Vanguard scenario. Yes, I believe so. Now for the finisher effect, the roguelike. Yeah, I got to look at it again, but yeah, they said there's a roguelike coming. I imagine it's going to be kind of like the Necroid invasion. That would be sick, but yeah, we'll see what happens here. For the finisher, when we finish, selecting all the traditions for expansion, we get we actually get one district for non-artificial planets, and we get an ascension perk. So we can add a district to our Earth, and on top of that, we have our ascension perks here. Let's go. I'm gonna go transcendent learning just because it decreases the leader upkeep by 15%. On top of that, we can recruit 2 more scientists and add them to our capacity, and our leaders gain some extra experience as well. Now we're at 40 unity here. Let's see what is the upkeep of my leaders. Right now it's unity, right? So that's what we want. All right. Now if we go back here, we're at 40 unity right now, but before we get to where we're going to be at with our unity, I'm going to recruit 2 more scientists. I need more alloys to buy another science ship. There we go. And see, that's why I like to keep my scientists moving forward, because like right here, this scientist wants to go back and survey this system. I don't want that. I want them to keep moving forward. So really, I want to survey down here and see what this leads to. My exploration itch is going off right now. I want to see what's over on this side of the map. And you see, that's why, like I said, we're gonna have these 2 scientists. We'll have them survey these systems that are a little bit closer to my sector. Now, I'm gonna slow down on expansion right now. I don't have a lot of influence to continue expanding, but yes, you guys are gonna go up here next. I love it, I love it. We have 3 scientists right now. We'll have 5 scientists total here in a little bit. Oh, and there goes one of the Holy Gaia Worlds, Prophet Retreat. We will keep that in mind here in the future. And here goes one of my science ships. Let's recruit Gnaeus Iclius. I hope I got that right here. I'm just going to automate them to survey. And of course, they're going to go for the system that has 2 habitable worlds in it, potentially habitable worlds. And then here is our next scientist. That puts us at 5 scientists total. Let's go with a resilient leader. And I'm going to have them just kind of survey wherever they want to. Wait, one of the holy worlds explode? No, explore. We're going to explore. And there it is. We've surveyed it, and that just gave me some unity right there. So right now, we're going to be 20 months away from our next tradition. What our next tradition will be, I am not sure. We have not made first contact with any other empires besides this fallen empire. So right now, you know, I'd be a little scared. You know, this empire is our bar. They're our bar. This powerful holy guardian, their lethargic leadership, and they're in decline. They're unable to conquer or colonize planets, which is tragic. Meanwhile, back over here on Earth, we're gonna build one more mining district. And then what else? We're up to 13 consumer goods per month right now. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and build honestly, I'm gonna move the administrative office up first. The more unity, the better. Pop growth speed from genome mapping technology is complete. Now let's go with, we had some options here. Let's go with our space combat fleet. Fleet command limit's been increased by 20 per 20, just 20. But that's gonna be our next technology to research. Meanwhile, back over here, I'm gonna grab my construction ships, and can I expand more? I can. Oh, there's a relic world over there. Is this the, whoa, look at that. Look at that pulsar. It's got an asteroid belt around it. That is really cool. I would like to see a quantum catapult over this system. That is very interesting right there. I like this. I feel like this is a unique system. Is this the signal? Now I'm very curious about this entire system, but I want to expand over in this direction because over here, this is the edge of the galaxy. If this is a dead end, this is all I'm going to have. I want to expand over here. We got what is this? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got an alien ship that looks like a planetoid ship. We're going to initiate first contact. We got a couple of first contact situations popping up over here. Pretty soon here, I'm expecting to see some aliens. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's a couple of science ships here. So you know what, let's just put our construction ship over here. And if we can, get that system first. Now, meanwhile, I haven't built too many star bases just yet. I usually like to build those when I first make or when I know there's going to be an empire over here. So I may start putting those in this direction. We shall see.
Anomalous readings registered.
Speaking of star bases, let's go to our government policies and edicts. Right now I have about 35 edict fund, right? We are going to use fortify the border, and I have enough energy credits that I could use both recycling campaign and education campaign. Both of those edicts, one gives me more leader experience gain, the other decreases pop consumer good upkeep. Let's utilize both of those. We'll come back to those later. All right, so whatever AI empires over here, they're trying to sneak by me. I see that ship. Wait, okay, that's a pre-FTL species. All right, let's hope we can get that system surveyed quickly. Speaking of surveying quickly, let's go. Do we want to try discovery? Do I want to go discovery? This would give me the map the stars edict, allowing me to survey a little bit faster. I could go domination, get some extra worker pop resource output. Fortification, get our defenses up and early. Let's do discovery. I haven't done this. Actually, I haven't used this tradition in a while. But when we select the discovery tradition, like I said, it gives us the chart the unknown agenda. It gives us the map the stars edict, and we get a 20% anomaly research speed modifier. All right. So we're gonna go to our edicts now. Actually, I don't think I've mapped the stars yet. Do I? Yes, I do. So this increases survey speed by 25%. We're gonna activate this. We had a 10% anomaly discovery chance, a ship hyperlane detection range modifier increasing by 1, and now my scientists should be able to survey faster. On top of that, when our next agenda is done, we'll see if we can activate that, what is it? Chart the unknown. But meanwhile, we are still surveying. It's a race for space over here. I don't know which system just finished surveying. Where are my construction ships at? Oh, wow, look at this. That's a relic world. So we got a Gaia world and a relic world over here. I'm not going to expand over here just yet. I don't see any AI empires yet, so I'm not going to be too worried about that at the moment. I want to focus on this side of the map right now. And so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and build a third construction ship. I have not colonized my next planet yet. Not until we've filled up this planet with more pops. I want to get these jobs filled up first on this world first, and then we will focus on the other planet next. Now, we have hostile, our first contact with these planetoids. It looks like it's turning hostile. Oh, and then we got void species, voidborn species over there. So these are voidborn. We've made first contact with them. Not too worried about that. We're gonna build a starbase here, and it looks like we are going to claim this system. It has exotic gases in it, a natural thread. Nice. Now, while we're doing that, I'm gonna buy some alloys really quick, and we are going to start putting up some defenses. So I got one base there. Oh, there's a planet right there. That's a volcanic world. Nice. Pre-sapient species have been found. Nice, nice, nice. Is there a starbase here? There is a starbase here. So this is as far as we can expand to in this direction. I would say mission accomplished. Grabbing that system. Now we're gonna continue expanding north here and possibly south, but the east side of my borders, we have expanded as far as we can go. I have a lot of alerts here, so let me go ahead and level up my leaders really quick. Hang on. I've always roleplay as the Q from the Nomads. Let's see here. Holy cow.
We have detected
All right, our first contact with the plantoid species is increasing, or is progressing. All right, we're getting these defensive star bases up here just in case these guys decide to attack us, which I can imagine they probably would, since we don't have a lot of military capabilities right now besides our star bases. And let me sell some of these consumer goods and buy these alloys here. Now I just bought quite a handful of alloys, and we're just going to go ahead and set up this one lane here of defensive choke points. Like I said, expect these guys to want to attack us, and I'm gonna try to build what, 3 Corvettes there. Build what we can. All right, so there it goes. It looks like we found another. Is that a ship? Oh, I don't know where they just went to, but we just saw some more AI over here. Now we are still playing within our sector. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4. Where the scientist is right now is as far as my sector would reach. I've been trying to control my expansion in my previous playthroughs by only expanding to the extent of my sector, or just playing within my sector at least. Now, why are we going back here? No. Actually, you know what? I'm okay with this. We don't need to expand any further than this direction. So we're good on that. For my first discovery tradition, we're gonna go to Boldly Go. This increases survey speed by another 35%. That is huge. So with that being said, we should be able to survey with a quickness. Now I'm gonna go ahead and expand my borders over in this direction up here. Maybe I should go down there instead. Let me grab this. Oh, wait. So I'm seeing systems over here. We want to expand over here as well. I need 61 alloys. Consider it done. Expansion continues. Meanwhile, over here, I'm going to start automating all of my science ships. Are they prioritized? I think my scientists are now prioritizing projects and dig sites over surveying, which I don't mind, but I just find that interesting. 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay. Let's head down here and start. I need influence. So this was the only thing I was worried about, was running out of influence. Now I'm starting to run out of a little bit of energy credits as well. We'll drop about 20 energy credits off of the trade. Back over here on Earth. Let's see, we got about 300 more pops waiting for jobs. Let's try something. Let's build what do we need more of? More unity? Yes. We'll go with one more administrative office. And I just want to see if I will still have enough consumer goods to handle that. Now we have our first factions that are starting to form. Let me select some technology here real quick before we take a look at that. And also I can add some more energy credits to my worlds with the energy generation specialization. So that'll add some more jobs to my planet. Meanwhile, back down here, let's see if I don't know if I can do this just yet, but I can at least start building some gun batteries on my bases. That way, like I said, if these planetoids do decide to attack us, we will try and be prepared for that. Try to. Try.
Our sign ship is
Oh.
under fire.
Oh, they're attacking. What is that? Is that? Oh. Okay, so they have completely turned hostile against us.
Construction completed.
This is not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. So with that being said, now we are going to potentially, you know, let's go back here. I was building these administrative offices, these energy generation specializations. We are going to build an alloy foundry now. I'm going to actually make that a higher priority because, you know, like I said, these guys they're attacking our civilian ships. They have no regard for human life or life in general. We cannot condone these hostile actions. These plantoids, at least as we can tell so far,
Hello there.
they are showing us hostilities here. Hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are dealing with a hostile xeno species. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. We might be going a bit out of my sector, but you know, I'm you know, we could test the boundaries of our economy here and see, you know, if I go against what I was saying earlier. All right, buy some alloys, and we are going to upgrade these outer star bases here.
Knowledge is
The communication jammer there. All right, so we have fleet supremacy now as an edict. Let's take a look at that here in just a second. Fleet supremacy. Do I have edict fund for that? I sure do. With us getting ready to build some ships now, let's get that extra experience. Oh, and we get Wait, what? Since when did fleet supremacy give Diplo weight from fleet power? I like it, but I didn't know I did that. But we can build ships faster, and they get 100 ship starting experience. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right.
Construction completed.
Let's see here. What else do we have? Let's start getting some of these resources within our borders. But it's the first empire we've found. We haven't found them yet, but let me see. Is first contact still going? Okay, that's still going on. That's good. That's good. We are at our next tradition. It's may the fifth be with you, or wait, Revenge of the Fifth. Is that what they call it? Break out the lightsaber and do the bit. I actually have not used that lightsaber in so long. It's sitting here. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, I haven't used this bad boy in quite a while, but man, good stuff here. Good stuff. All right, guys, for our next discovery tradition, the volume for the RYD stuff is like 1%. Can barely hear it. RYD. What is RYD? RYD. RYD. What's going on, Mink? Guys, for our first, our second discovery tradition, I usually like to jump from this left side to the right side. And so, you know, it gives me another science capacity, but I can't recruit another one. Oh, like my alerts. Yeah. I have them turned down a little bit because I am streaming over on YouTube and I don't want to get hit with like a copyright strike. And so I just watched I watched like this. It's like a creator class for YouTube, and they said that you're not even supposed to like use sounds like that for YouTube. So I'm trying to stray away from that so that it will like demonetize my live stream. And actually, I'm curious to see if it will demonetize this one, because if it does, I may have to like just redo my alerts. But yeah, guys, we are. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep them low so that you know I don't get a copyright strike for those. Let's see, Ceramo metal armor is complete. Next up, oh, I think I can build robots now. Resources produced from mining stations. We do have quite a few mining stations, but let's go with geothermal fracking. I think we could benefit more from this because we got that core drilling array building unlocked. And was that mineral purification? No, that's geothermal fracking. I think that leads to mineral purification, but we'll see. All right, so now we have we have 21 jobs available. This is great. We just built that alloy foundry, so that should give us some more alloys per month. Now might be the time to get ready to colonize another world. I still feel like it's a little early, but let's wait. I want to be patient. Don't want to rush the colonizing planets too early. I want to fully develop Earth before we leave this planet. Abandoned observation post. Where is this located? I'm going to investigate that.
Log has been updated.
And let's go ahead and exploit some of these resources here. 4 alloys in this one system. Holy cow, this just became a very valuable system. All right, guys, we're going to launch our next agenda here. This is Expanding the council. Now we have a new council position. Let's go egalitarian ethics attraction or pop. Let's go pop amenity usage. I want happy pops. The Tribune of Rights is our new council seat. And Publia Lysaria is going to run that position. She has that fertility preacher, which increases pop growth speed by 5%. We want that. And we also want our next agenda. Now for our next agenda here, let's go. We got some options. Let's go evolving society. Increase that monthly unity. All right, first contact with these plantoids continues. Looks like we're trying to communicate through singing.
Construction completed.
Construction completed. Do it.
Our station.
We've made contact. Wait, what? Why are we under assault? We wish for nothing but to be friends. What's wrong with you guys? All right, so they're actually pretty tense. This is understandable, all right? This is not multiplayer, this is single player. Excuse me. Let me drink some water real quick, guys, because we have first contact with plantoids. All right, so this species. Right now, our relationship is at negative 329. Let's improve that. You will be our friends. You will. Let's see if we can fix this relationship with these Xenos. They have citizen service and they're storm devoted. Okay. So, you know, we have very different civics. We're very different species. Holy cow, Fansafera, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Wow, I don't think I've ever had that happen on YouTube, but cheers to you and thank you so much for joining us in today's live stream. Wow, that is amazing. Thank you so much. Cheers and welcome. We're going to go ahead and set up our defenses here. And there we have it. I do not want these guys getting past me, but I know that my fleets are a little weak right now, so I can imagine they'll be trying to attack us here in the near future. Let's make the price very high for that. All right. Now back to our planet here. Now I have 6 denizens, right? When this energy generation specialization is complete, I will have more jobs than I have pops, right? Wrong. We're gonna go to our sprawling slums here. This is a tile blocker we have, or a planetary feature that they call it. I'm a little old school, so I still call it a tile blocker. The sprawling slums. If I get rid of this, this will give me 100 pops. We want that. So still, this is why I'm not colonizing any planets just yet, although I probably should get a head start on that. And so let's go ahead and colonize Alpha Centauri 3. I'm going to use humans, which is all I currently have right now, and I need some alloys for that. So let's buy a couple of these. There we go. Got a little bit more than enough here. And for this planet, you know, I might make this a mining world. My home planet is mostly producing consumer goods, a sprinkle of alloys, and a whole lot of unity. And so I want to set up this as a mining world first. Oh, let's use humans, of course. Alpha Centauri Prime. How about just Alpha Centauri? And this planet will be colonized in the near future. Our first planet outside of Earth. Now, with this hostile empire being right next to us, if we can't increase relations, yeah, it's gonna be a tough one here. We need to make first contact with another empire, but I haven't found any other Xenos just yet. Is shopping for the kitchen again? Oh yes. We're gonna go to our government tab here. Now we were set to expansionist, right? I want to cooperate with the aliens. We're gonna switch to cooperation. We were expansionist before, now we're going cooperation. This increases our diplo weight. Our envoy improved relations increases by 50%. And the fact that we're bordering each other, this will decrease the friction by 50%. Now let's say, excuse me, I want to use some espionage on these guys. The operation cost increases as well as the upkeep of that operation, right? And so, Fatal Fire, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. We are going to go ahead and switch to that, and let's be friends with these guys. Oh, there's another habitable world there. Size 14 continental world, that's beautiful. That's going to be top priority for us. Now I have some influence here. We're going to expand our borders once again. Now I did mention earlier that I do play within my sector.
Blocker cleared.
I lied. We're not doing that. We're gonna play beyond our sector in this run. Now, it looks like somehow I just gained, oh, right, clearing out that sprawling slums gives me another district. I'm going to build another city district. That way it gives me some more housing, some more of these specialist jobs. And then we're gonna come back down to our energy planet, or our energy districts here. Now it's given me 3 job slots, right? And so first I would like to go with the energy grid. This would give me more energy for my technicians. That's just as of a total. And then the voltaic production yard, this gives me more technician jobs. And so we'll just kind of slowly, actually, you know, I'm just gonna build those and get those out the way. All right. Meanwhile, down here,
Situation log has
we got these pre-FTL species. I'm gonna build an observation post around them. What's today? Dinner from that delivery or whatever. Actually, my dinners get here on Tuesday, so I don't know yet. It hasn't gotten here yet. My wife got something. She's out of town right now, so I'm pretty much going to be holding down the fort and munching on all the good food. All the food for me. All right, so I have pretty much most of these systems here. So this empire, what are they called? I can't see the name of them. They're the Mandasorian Citizens Republic. So the only way they can get to my borders that I know of right now is from this system, right? So we have this system right here. That's number 2. That would be number 3. So I don't want them to, never that. Oh, no. Yeah. For the food, yes. But those 3 systems are the only way they can get to my home planet, right? I don't want them to get to me with these. They have to go through 3 star bases. So that's been secured. I have room to build 2 more star bases. Now I'm going to build one here in Bernard Star. Now this is not necessarily a choke point system, but it's a system that I would like to have a star base up in regardless, because I want to be able to produce resources as well from some of these star bases. Maybe a little bit of trade, maybe some energy credits, maybe some food even. And so this will be more of like I would like to think of this as a support station in a way. Now going up to our traditions here. Now, I was going to finish the Discovery Tradition tree, but like I said, we have hostilities at our borders, and now the situation calls for a change. I need to be able to defend my system, right? All right. Now, a part of me wants to go diplomacy. The other half of me wants to go fortification. If I want to survive in this galaxy, then I'm going to want to fortify, right? Let's fortify. I can use diplomacy later. Right now, we got to make sure that we survive to use diplomacy. Why is the chat so big on the screen? So I can see it. I want to be able to read it. I got to be able to see what I'm typing or what people are typing. And plus, I have so many screens right now. I have 3 monitors. I have a laptop here. Sometimes if I miss a chat, I can see like the pop up for me all over the place. So that way, I try not to miss anyone's chat. Chat is getting a bit cropped on our end. I will spend some time checking that bad boy out after the stream today or tomorrow. The right side margin is getting cropped. That'll be on my end. I will take care of it though. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Earth, how are we doing here? All right, so we got a few more jobs on the way. That should be about, wow, that's a lot of jobs actually. I mean, not a lot of jobs, but just a lot of different jobs. It's 100. Okay, it's about 200 jobs. I feel like each of these like give me like 200 jobs each. So that's 800 jobs total. This planet should be good for a while. All right, we got the signal. Right, clearing out debris. This gives me some engineering or artifacts, right? I have 50 of these. I want to celebrate diversity, but I need more artifacts to do that. So we'll wait until the time comes. Now, I mentioned that support base, right? Here in Bernard Star, we just built this base. This is our new base. Our nice Imperial base. We are going to build, do I need energy credits? I do, but is there a trade in this system? There's not. Let's build a trade hub. Matter of fact, we'll build 2 trade hubs and a hydroponic bay. So in my past couple of runs, I've been going with trade hubs, right? Energy credits are good, but I like having that excess trade so I can buy more resources later on down the line. I don't want to have to like sell energy credits to buy this and that. Let's just cut the middleman out, go straight for the trade. Meanwhile, down here, oh, we have our first human colony. We're gonna embrace diversity, and that will strengthen our colony. This increases my xenophile ethics attraction by 100% on that planet. That's what we want. And wait, hold up. Who is our Oh, wait, we just found some, we found a wreckage. We're gonna give that back to the plantoids. Let's see if our relationship is increasing. And yes, it is. For our relationship being negative 271, we are actually friendly with each other. I've never seen this happen before. I thought our relationship had to be in the positives for me to establish an embassy, but here we are. We're gonna establish an embassy with them, and we are increasing relations with these guys. Nice. Nice. Okay, so with us having such a tense relation, that is good. That is very good. For my scientists here, I'm gonna keep, let's go with let me see, what do we want? That's up there on the council. This is my head of research, so I'm gonna make them a statistician. And then, yeah, I don't have to worry about, oh, nice. This increases our relationship even further. Oh yeah, negative 210. Let's see. I have influence, but I don't want to use a non-aggression pact just yet because I want to continue expanding, which is what we are doing right now. Look at all these systems down here. Now this is a choke point. I'm going to grab that as soon as I can. Give me that.
Construction completed.
Over here on the north side, northeastern side, I'm gonna see you expanding as well. And we have a lot of systems here. I'm surprised because I thought I packed this galaxy full of Xenos, and I'm not seeing a whole bunch, which lets me know, just join the stream, what's the Empire about? So we are a diplomatic empire. We are a variant of the United Nations of Earth. We are the Unified Earth Alliance Empire, egoistic furry boy. And so here's, like I said, if you play with the United Nations of Earth, you've played with this empire. All I've done is gone in and made some minor tinks and trinkets that I've fixed the empire up. I would say fix, but just tinkered around with the empire just a little bit. And so I changed a little bit of the human traits, but pretty much I am just trying to be as diplomatic as possible and possibly form a power in the galaxy unified of different Xenos. And so this is my Xenophile diplomatic empire for now. Actually, no, not for now, forever. You know, we are for the people, right? And so, yeah, we're just now, what's going on here? Oh yeah, we are, what am I doing here? Oh, we're expanding right now. We're in the very early game. We're only 16 years into this run. And we've made contact with plantoids who at first were hostile towards us, but now we've turned them into our friends. And so I would say, wow, actually +7 per month is good. I used to get excited about the Rubricator. I get the Rubricator almost every game now. So now I'm just kind of like, sure, we must have it. I won't be colonizing that world anytime soon though. I feel like every game I get the Rubricator.
Construction completed.
Right, yeah, that probably comes with me expanding this much as well. Let's see, where is this? Yes, this construction ship is here. Now, I would say definitely for our expansion phase, we have definitely surpassed all of our goals. All of our goals have been surpassed. Now, I did mention fortification earlier, and we did that. We adopted this tradition. Honestly, this is probably not the most effective way to go about picking your traditions, but here's the thing. I thought these guys were going to attack me. They have not done that yet. I'm going to go ahead and jump to another tradition, diplomacy. Now, I wanted to do this a little bit earlier. Like I said, I thought these planetoids were going to attack me. I do have that unyielding tradition tree complete. Let's go with diplomacy instead. So this unlocks the build relations agenda. This gives me the edict diplomatic grants and my diplomatic agreement influence upkeep. My bad, my family is going. The diplomatic agreement influence upkeep is decreased by 50%, as well as the diplomatic influence cost is being decreased by 25%. And so lots of modifiers there for diplomacy. And then I'm going to be focusing either that tree or if we find another empire, I feel like whenever I pick a, you can colonize, just wait with Dixite. See, I don't want to take the chance with the whole dragon thing happening. I've lost pops due to that, so I choose not to. But yeah, I get the feeling that whenever wow, 11 energy credits. I'm getting so sidetracked right now. My bad, guys. When it comes to playing with this type of empire, I feel like it's bound to happen. I'm going to find a fanatic purifier or some kind of total war empire at my borders. But I am actually surprised. We are 17 years into the game. We have found 2 empires, one being a fallen empire up here on the top left side, the other being just a plantoid species. They are actually militarist and fanatic. Oh, okay, we're militarist as well, so yeah, I think we would definitely get along. I'm just glad they're not like a gestalt, because then I can't make any trade deals or anything. Or I guess we could, yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna celebrate diversity. I mentioned this earlier with minor artifacts. This gives me some extra unity, and bingo, another tradition. Now for this, I'm gonna go with this right side, because this gives me later on a couple of empire opinion modifiers. Diplomatic networking. This says that with each embassy that I have, that'll give me 3 extra unity, and this allows for advanced diplomatic actions without an embassy. Let's see what that implies to before I select my next tradition or my next technology. Let's go is that Autocathon Monument? Let's do that. Jump down with these guys, and not really a whole lot I can do with this right now. I mean, sure, I can do all of this, but like I said, I want to save my influence. I still have some expansion left in me. Wait, what? I'm sure of it. I just said on my run, I put the archaeology science ship on the manual, so I don't dig shark too quick. Nice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. I don't want to colonize too many worlds too quickly right now. I'm taking my time. Oh, the pre-FTLs are turning into a... Wait, did they just eat a consciousness? This gains progress towards our next insight technology. Yes.
A new world has been colonized.
All right, we just colonized Alpha Centauri. Now let's put our Tribune of Rights counselor on this seat, and let's start building some things. First things first, I'm going to put a medical center up on this planet. I would like to put more on here. And see, this is where the trade comes into play. I can buy 1,000 minerals, and now I'll be building a robot assembly plant. Then a luxury residence. I'm pretty much just like putting a cookie cutter build to this planet right now. A precinct house, because I know there's going to be crime at some point. And then after that, I'm going to stop right there. All right, like I said, this is going to be a mining world, but first things first, we want to get this planet established. And so I want pops first. Let's get them to work for our economy here. Right now, they're just colonists on this planet, but as soon as I get that medical center up, we're going to make those medical worker jobs a priority. All right, so I got room here to build 3 more star bases, right? Let's further secure our borders. So I'm gonna build 1 base there. And you know what? We're still kind of like in the middle of our economy. I mean, we're not doing terrible. We're not in the negatives at any point.
System survey
like I said, we are able to sustain expansion some more. Do I need that system? No, I really need this system right here.
The special project has concluded.
Let's move over in this direction and take the system. I'm looking for systems that have resources that we can exploit right now. Ooh, and that righteous trait is actually going to be perfect. Let's go back to Alpha Centauri. This leader has the righteous trait, so now I really don't even need to build the precinct house. We can just go with the luxury residence, the robot assembly plant, and the medical center.
Construction completed.
That's music to my ears. Let's get some more trade and more food. Speaking of food, let's sell about 20 more. Food I like to treat as an upkeep as well. That way, like I said, I like to build up as much trade as I can so that there will be a point where I will need resources. I may go into the negatives. I may build too many ships. I want to be prepared for that. That trade helps me out there. These guys, look at this. Friendly. We went from negative 200 for our relationship to 38. Negative 38. Hello from the 3.2 console version. Hello, hello. We are playing on PC right now. I have all the DLC and stuff, so you're looking at a glimpse of your future. Hopefully sooner than later. Hi. We have first contact with what appears to be a turtle-looking species. Interesting. Now, here's my ruler, Arthur Young. He's ruling our planet Earth. What do I want to give you? Trust growth? Actually, yes. Let's make Arthur Young an ambassador. We are going to promote trust. We want the Xenos to befriend us. And going back to Earth here, I got 2 more planetary features. We're going to clear both of these out. These both give me, one gives me agricultural districts and generator districts. Nice. We'll get those cleared, and I may almost be done with Earth when it comes to building jobs and things like that. There might not be much left that I can do for this planet. I can distribute some luxury goods. I'm going to hold off on that right now. Let's increase our bureaucrats' efficiency.
System survey concluded.
You know what? Why not? Let's increase the amenities. I have a craving for jalapeno cheese bites. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Cleared.
That's what I always choose for my officials. Yeah, the righteous trait mink. I do that too so that I don't have to build a precinct house, at least for the time being. All right, we got another dig site here that just popped up. We got a first contact situation here. Holy cow, all the first contacts are all happening at once. All right, so I'm gonna have to take the envoys off of these guys for now, but it looks like we're still increasing relations with them. So that's okay. Now we're just at 5. This is good. Oh no, no.
Knowledge
Oh
is the
no, no,
key
no. We need to
using
be friends. They do have a cash. Oh, they have an animosity cassius belly on us. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. But I do like that we have another tradition available to us. And guys, we're going to select our second diplomacy tradition. Well, no, I choose it so I can get 20. Oh, wait, you get 20 base intel per ambassador. Oh, ambassador. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the righteous trait. My bad. I'm done dealing with stealth ships. Yeah, I feel like I don't really experience a lot of stealth from the AI. Oh, I do see the chat chopping off here. I'm sorry about that, guys. All right, so direct diplomacy says that we believe that the best way to establish trust is to engage in an open, honest and direct way. This increases trust cap by 50 and trust growth by 33%. Now, if you remember correctly, we were at, let's see what these guys, we're at -1 for our relationship. When I select this, let's see where it goes up to. You will trust me. Now we're up to, oh, I think it has to change the next month. Now we're at -7. It got worse? What happened here? Okay, actually, I take that back. Our relationship's getting worse with these guys. We gotta make these first contacts so we can send our envoys back to
knowledge is the key
continue
to
befriending them.
universe.
We need to show them why befriending us is the better choice. All right, so let's go with Off-World Trading Company next. That gives me more trade for my trade hubs. And I need more consumer goods. So let's build another city district. Let's specialize this mining district, this mineral extraction.
Construction complete.
And let me see how much pop growth is going. We're at 4 pop growth right now per month. I would like that to be a little bit faster. That would be amazing. Now here is Manius Pharcelius. Let's give you the scholar traits. I want you to research our dig sites in the future. Meanwhile, over here, what is that? What is this? Mining drones. Copy that. That's actually good because, well, it's kind of good, it's kind of bad. We got an election underway, but I don't know what's over here now. We are really kind of pinched off from the galaxy. All these space creatures. Oh, wait. Let's back up real quick.
System survey.
All right, we got all these first contact situations happening. That's cool. Ooh, look at this system. Let's go ahead and upgrade that base. And I have alerts all over the place right now. Holy moly. Isn't it a pinch? Oh, hey, look at this. It says, we awaken. We are, we. This sounds like a hive mind. It says, what of our homeworld? Does it? Yes, we can feel it. It still exists. We apologize. It seems we have been discourteous to guests. We of the Larnesi consciousness, I knew it, was welcome to, we welcome you to our homeworld, Larian. Would you be willing to release us so we can see our homeworld once more? I remember the situation, and I'm going to say that we know what to do with you. This world is yours, as it should be. Okay.
Situation log has been.
So I'm gonna let them do their thing. Wait. Did somebody just... Oh, we have a new ruler. Oh my goodness. Belasis Stratius has replaced Arthur Young. I don't know how I feel about that. Arthur Young is not going to be our Minister of State. Arthur, you were the one. Arthur was our guy. And he's been replaced by, I'm not gonna lie, Bolasis. He looks kind of cool. I like this guy. All right, so Earth needs a new governor. Arthur Young, rule our planet. It's Jover. Yes, here's our new ruler. Our new governor, shall I say. The new ruler has taken place. How will his mandate change? Oh my goodness, that is another humanoid species. Look at that, look at that. That thing on its chin. All right, so these plantoids. Oh, wait, what? Oh, come on. I'm actually okay with this. Are you guys my subject? Oh, okay. So this is good. This is good. I'm gonna give you your oh, I can't modify the agreement. But we did just give this consciousness their world, right? So now they are my subject. That is, oh, and they got the relic world. Is this the world? Oh, it is. Okay, so how is that gonna work out? Isn't this the rubricator? That's gonna be hilarious if that species, hold up. They just killed my researcher. My head of research. Dang, that sucks. All right, all these scientists are a little bit older. This guy's, oh, you're 51. I want to get a younger scientist because I don't want to keep recruiting scientists over and over again. Numera, you know, I'm gonna go with numerous Vibidius. All right, and we're gonna make you an archaeologist. I need a new science chip. Nah, playing with these organics, I can't because they'd be dying. Look, they keep they actually nobody's retired. Everyone's died, but they knew the challenges of this position. They knew what they were getting into, and so let's just say that scientist died doing what they loved, exploring the galaxy. Oh, whoa! Where's this? Okay, wait, hold on. What's going on over here? We have another Gaia world. Look at that. It's a small Gaia world, but a Gaia world's a Gaia world. What in the heck? Oh, it's a, what is that? Wait, what? What the heck is that? It's a locust swarm. Why are we seeing locust swarm this early? Is this a, okay. Would you like if they added a cinematic video cutscene for the Khan Awakening? I would love that. It would be cool if subterranean pre-FTL civilizations existed outside of that event. That would be cool. That would be very cool. Another one bites the dust and another one gone. I know, I can't, I mean, they just keep dropping dead. What's that scientist's name? The one that I just recruited? Let's go to our leaders here. That would be Numerius Vibidius. Oh, the one that died? The one that died is Octavia Dexia? Octavia. She was my first scientist, and now she's dead. And if that was by the hands of pre-FTLs, which I think it was, I'm going to be severely disappointed. Once again, the Xenos, they have shown me nothing but hostility. I'm trying to cooperate. I'm trying to cooperate with the Xenos, and they're just not working with me. I've had more leaders die from these guys. All right, what's up with the plantoids? What's going on, guys? Okay, I gotta improve relations with you because this isn't working. We're still friendly, but our relationship is deteriorating.
Council agenda ready.
All right. Oh, we have the Sildorian Mandate. Who are you guys? You're materialists. Okay, so I think we can make this work too. We might have a tense first contact relationship, but we've made first contact with our second empire. Octavia was uploaded and lives on in the mechanical body. I wish we had the technology for that. I do. Ooh, diplomatic grants gives me 1 extra envoy and 10% diplo weight, which we don't need the diplo weight right now. We just don't need map the stars anymore. Land of opportunity. I don't think anybody's at war, but I would not mind just kind of having this activated in the background. I want to draw in refugees if they're at war. All right, you guys, you are wary of me, and that's okay. Let's improve relations and hope for a better outcome than what we've seen so far.
Construction completed.
So please be my friends. I'm trying to cooperate with everyone. These guys aren't really working with me either, and our relationship is deteriorating more. We're at negative 83. Like I said, we've had a worse relationship. We're doing okay. Just Mine, hello, how you doing? Let's see. Numeria, Virginia? Numeria, Virginia. I'm recruiting you. Our new scientist. let's go here, and I'm gonna just have you automate and do everything. All right, I'm getting to the point where I think we may be done exploring. Oh my goodness, the Twinkies. We just had a close shave against the Twinkies. They tried to take out one of my leaders again. What's up with these Enos?
Key to the universe.
And yeah, what's going on over here? Can you guys not embark your, what the heck? I'm gonna crack up if that dragon spawns and just wipes out that civilization. But I also need to look at our vassal's contract. So, oh, I could put a holding on your world? Beautiful. What do I want more of? I want more of that unity. Give me that sweet, juicy unity. Where's it at? Oh, what? I can't get any unity from these guys. Oh, Overlord propagandists consume unity. Yes, we want that. I also want your taxes, but there's only 300 pops on this planet, so I'm going to allow them to grow. Look, I'm not going to be a diabolical overlord, all right? I'm going to be a reasonable leader, all right? I want them to thrive, and they're going to do so under the hands of humanity.
Construction completed.
And I don't want them expanding over my borders. I don't want any border gore either. That would make me slightly upset. Now, I do want to expand up here in this direction. Like I said, we have an AI empire over here. This is the... Actually, you know what? Look at all these little bitty pop-ups here. There's a tundra. Why am I seeing all of this? Tropical world. All these pop-ups. All right, so I need to reach out to you guys. All right, first things first, we need to try to build an embassy with them.
An alien nation.
Okay, there we go. First contact is done with these guys. I'm going back over here, and I'm improving relations with you guys again. Actually, let's times that by 2. Boom. And hopefully we can fix this relationship, because now we're back down to negative 118. I think, okay, we still have our embassy, so that's good. Hang on, I gotta buy some alloys to make this happen. What do I need for this? Oh, I am xenophile, so I can't do this. All right, let's see how much our relationship increases now. Negative 2. Okay, there we go. Plus 9. So in due time, we will be friends with them again. Now, these guys up here, I need your help. I need both of these empires' help. I need them both to help me make contact with the other Xenos in the galaxy. Now, I'm going to go with eminent diplomats next. And this says that as we take to the stars, our diplomatic wing has become important as ever before. By overhauling our training processes and focusing on talent retention, we can give our diplomats the tools to act as true missionaries for building great relationships. And so that is the eminent diplomats. This gives me 5 diplomatic acceptance, and it gives me the chance, a 1% chance each month of acquiring a favor from the envoys that are improving relations. And so the sooner we can get that tradition done, the better. How long is it taking us now? 29 months? All right, we may need to increase. Let me see. I see we're building robots and growing pops on this planet. Oh, right. Now, going back to our economy here, you know, I'm actually okay with robots being built, but let's switch this over to medical workers instead. And let me see. I have consumer goods, but a little bit more would probably help us here for what I'm about to do next. Now, we have consumer goods here. Okay, this was going to be a mining world, though. We're going to go consumer goods and alloys. And then I may just build a few mining districts. Earth, on the other hand. Oh, hey, cool. I have another city district I can build. Nice. All right, but meanwhile, here is the UAE, Unified Earth Alliance Empire. So far, I would say we're doing pretty smooth. Everything is going as planned. These guys are friendly. Our relationship is increasing. I would still going to save my influence for those extra agreements. Over here, these guys, they're wary of us, but I think our relationship is increasing. Actually, it's not increasing. Okay, what happened here? What? Everybody is very hostile. Another scientist has died. You know what? Surveying the galaxy is becoming a tad bit too dangerous. Just a bit. Let's make this another trade hub. Where are you at? Food. And then I need to build another star base. You know what? Let's put it... Actually, as soon as I take this system, I'm going to build another defensive station here. But my defensive stations are a little bit spread out, so that's the only thing I'm worried about. Another one. They're dissecting my species. Wow. What a hostile galaxy. I'm trying to befriend everybody, and everybody is trying to dissect me. This display of diplomacy is very underwhelming. Whoa. Did I get intel on an empire down here? All right, I need first contact. I need something. Help me out, guys. Please, let's make a trade deal. Give me some info. There we go. There we go. All right, so they're down with this. We're both kind of like, hey, look, we don't know anything about the galaxy. I need to know more. I need first contacts. And you guys know nothing. This is all you know? Oh my goodness. I thought at this point, like this is all they've seen. That's crazy. I thought you guys would have made first contact by now. What about you guys? Okay. I don't know what happened in the span of a few months, but we are now very tense with each other. I was increasing relations with these guys. Now we're at negative 684 relations. All right, so with that being said, we need to build a defensive base here as well. And I need to build some more ships. You guys are done surveying. We are not surveying anymore. We are researching projects in our territories. That right there is all bad. Wow. Man, look at that system. 11 energy credits, 14 minerals.
Construction.
That is a Gaia world. I want that Gaia world. That's the walled garden.
Red alert.
All right, so hey, look, we have a pre-FTL species with an asteroid heading to their planet. This is a job for the UEA. All right, so now I got a lot of jobs on this planet, and that's okay for now. It's going to take away from some of my workers. That's fine. We want more consumer goods. We want more unity. Yes, we destroyed the asteroid. I didn't even need to send my ships over here. Come back. Oh, actually, no, we need to. Or do we? How many asteroids just spawned? All right, so let's see if we can save the pre-FTLs. And what do we have here? The Vurin Blessed Kingdom. It sounds spiritualist, and they are. Let's be friends. Look, let's be friends. We have opposing ethics, but I think we can work this out here. In a galaxy full of hostile Xenos, I want to be your ally. Please. Now, I think this is going to be a defensive base. Yes. Yes, yes. All right, like I said, with all this hostility happening, I might have to lean back into fortification. Now, let's back up here. Where's that empire at? Oh, they're down here. Nice. Please be friends. Please. All right, they're cordial. This is amazing. Yes. The Lithoids, they're honor-bound warriors. They might not like that we like robots, but, well, let's just hope that's... Oh, there's Gaia worlds everywhere. I love this.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
All right, so let's go next up, technology-wise. Let's go with food processing, because my next goal now is to get my hands on a migration treaty. That's what I would like to do next. Now, I am... Oh, man. Okay, all right. I've never been so split between so many traditions here. I'm going to go with the Federation. I'm just going to try and finish the diplomacy tradition tree. I need to get another ascension perk under my hands. This also gives me a available envoy. And so let's go back to these guys. We're actually doing pretty good so far. We're still friendly with each other. I'm going to send another envoy to improve relations with them. These guys up here, honestly, I don't think this relationship can be fixed right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I'm going to send an envoy and improve relations with them, because this Sildarin mandate, they're just not having it with me. These guys are cordial, so at least I can try and fix that. But yeah, these guys up here to the top, they do not want anything to do with us. Alrighty. And more star bases will have to be placed here just to protect ourselves.
Construction completed.
All right, so I have one more envoy. Where? Let's see. Did I not send you down here? Improve relations. Yes. Now, yes, the goal again to get a migration treaty. And if we can, actually, you know what? We're gonna wait for the star hold. Let's go with ion thrusters first. Get a migration treaty and then possibly a defensive pact. I would feel much better having a defensive pack than just having to fight someone by myself. Let's be friends. So back over here on planet Earth, 1.1 thousand jobs available. How many pops are growing? 5 pops per month. It's okay. I would kind of like more, but we'll work with what we got. Over here, on the other hand, we have no pops growing. What is happening on this world? That's when these migration treaties come into play. That's what I need. I need migration treaties, or I need the Xenos to like declare war with each other or something. I need those refugees. Let's reach out to these guys though. I think we did get an embassy offer. Oh, their fleet power is overwhelming compared to mine. Yikes. Let's make a trade deal though. I want to make more contact. We need to get the ball rolling on the Galcom. Let's make it work, Lithoids. Hopefully you guys know more than what my counterparts know of.
We have encountered.
Oh, nice. Okay, so they have quite a few systems expanded as well, but I get the feeling that everybody is like, everyone is isolationist, it feels like. Oh man, yes. All right, so Sirius 3, this is a planet that's like maybe one system away from my home world, has the hyper ecosystem modifier, and this gives me more food from farmers, and the pop food upkeep is decreased by 200%. It says that this planet's soil contains uniquely high concentrations of nitrogen and is that phosphorus? Reabsorbed from naturally farmed minerals in the crust. The result is extraordinarily rapid plant growth, great for farming, but hampering any building projects. All right, so we just found our agri world. Nice. Pop food upkeep negative 200%. Sirius Prime, what a beautiful planet. We're gonna colonize that ASAP. All right, I'm going to slow down on expanding here because I don't want to go. I don't want to build bigger than what I can sustain.
Research concluded.
I do want to get my hands on a grand archive in the future, but right now we are going to focus on some other things here. I got our new base up. This will also be a defensive base as well. Actually, you know what? Yes, we're going to make this a defensive base. This outer sector needs to be protected. I also need more alloys here. And I'm going to start swapping out some of these gun batteries with hangar bays. Why can't I build these? Oh, it's because I already have one there.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Is it? Oh, yes. All right. Grand Archives. Let's get that done. And then over here, I'm just going to swap one of these out with a hangar bay. I'm very nervous about this empire towards the top of me. Our relationship's increasing, but I don't trust them yet. Now we have a food world. We have a mining world. Let's find possibly a... How many energy credits this has? Oh, automatic resettlement destination chance. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Look at this. 13 generator districts. That's it. We have found our generator planet, our energy planet. Voldot Prime. Let's try something. Oh, Panchaea. Let's do it. Sirius Prime, where, okay. Where the Earth is. Look. This planet is beautiful. Wait, wrong world. This is a volcanic world. This right here, that hyper ecosystem, that's why we want this. Try value added economies, nothing but alloy manufacturing. So that's kind of what my my home planet is like, Earth. So Earth is kind of, well, Earth is more for civilians, right? Oh, actually, no, I need to designate this world as well. So Earth is mostly producing, the most resources we are getting from this is Unity, right? But whenever I colonize planets, depending on how many I can, I try to designate them each to starting off with my basic resources and then slowly going towards like the specialties. But nothing but alloy manufacturing, then using automated selling of alloys and auto buying of other resources. So I'll do that with trade on my star bases. So I'll try to build star bases and then make trade for those. And then alloys I like to try to designate for a planet. For this planet, see, I could do... Dang, do I want this or do I want... I don't know if I want to designate this world. Let's just do capital extraction world. This gives me efficiency for workers and menial drones. 1,000 amenities. What's the difference between this and the Empire capital? Oh, governing ethics attraction, job efficiency plus 10%. I don't know if I can give up that job efficiency. The bureaucrats, though, holy cow. I need to, I need to make this just an entire, like a whole Unity world. Because I gotta remember my bureaucrats have an extra efficiency boost. All right, guys, we are finishing diplomacy. The final tradition here, ante coordination increases Federation naval capacity contribution and decreases border friction by 25%. Now, finishing the diplomacy tradition tree, of course, gives me an ascension perk, but it also gives me 1 official capacity. It increases my diplo weight by 10%, and I get 2 extra monthly Federation experience. Vitez, hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, right now we just finished our second tradition. We got 2 more that we need to catch up on. Let's select our second ascension perk. Now we have options here. We have quite a few options, actually. I do want to go with 1 vision, but I also want to go grasp the void as well. I don't have a lot of alloys right now. Honestly, Interstellar Dominion could be good for the, I'm actually at, for as much as for as much as I have expanded, I am still under 100 empire size. I'd say that's pretty good. Shoot, max resource districts from planetary features. Mastery of nature could be kind of fun. I'm just not building any star bases though. I'm torn, but I gotta go grasp the void. This gives me 5 extra star bases. That puts me at 14 star bases total right now. Let's go up here. This makes me feel a little bit more comfortable about expanding my borders now, because now I can just build more star bases. And speaking of star bases, let's jump down back to our sector here. Excuse me, why is my sector? Oh, I haven't even expanded over these systems yet. I'm like, why is my sector not right here either? All right, so again, these guys are our friends right now, at least for the time being. But we are still going to up the defenses. I just can't trust them yet. They're friendly towards us, and this is good. But being friendly and... Oh, wow, our borders connect there too. All right, we got a lot of choke points here we're gonna have to start protecting ourselves from.
We have encountered spaceborne.
You know, I'm gonna automate. You know, I need to build more construction ships.
Construction completed.
And I need more alloys. I have a lot that I need right now. Sorry, guys. Interstellar Dominion is good. It's used for claims. Okay, right. I once I finish, unless I'm like really trying to wipe out an empire, I don't really want to claim them as much. I need to increase the amount of peanut beans, bananas, cucumber. I see what you're trying to do.
Has begun.
I see right through that, Excel. You're trying to make me hungry. I'm seeing the whole thing right now.
Construction.
I'm already starving. I'm trying to be friendly. All right, I'm trying to be diplomatic. I'm trying to use my words instead of my fleets. And right now, I already feel like I'm expanding too much, but I am getting favors though, so this is good. Hold on. Who knows what? What do you guys know over here? Okay, you know nothing. You know nothing I want. I need more first contacts. Where's the contacts at, guys? What's going on here? Why are you guys the only Xenos I know? We're 27 years. Okay, I guess this is good timing. Oh, we found another pre-sapient species and a planetary-wide machinery. I haven't seen that situation in a while either. All right, I see our colony ship getting ready to colonize our next planet. This is going to be my generator world. This is good.
Construction complete.
You're allowed to smack at the computer. Yeah. All right, gun battery's good. Let's go target uplink computers as well. Oh, they took that Gaia world. Now that is worthy of war. All right, but we are only using war as a defensive measure right now, guys. I will not be attacking anybody. The most aggressive thing I will probably do is probably an insult. Now's not the time for battling. It's not time for fighting. We've already, I would say, if you're protective of me, I take that as an insult. I can't take that as a compliment. What do you mean you're protecting me? Like, imagine you're in the Galcom and you're thinking you're like this strong empire, and some other empire stands up for you and they're like, we will protect these weak humans. You will not destroy them. And I'm over here just like, you won't destroy us? What do you mean by that? I can defend myself. And like, quiet, weaklings. You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Protect me? What do you mean you're gonna protect me? Who said I need your protection? What is this? What is this council? I will say though, if we did get attacked right now, I have to depend on my bases. Speaking of bases, hang on. Let's backtrack real quick. All right, we got 11 months. I need to get to work on this fortification tradition. Oh, I was like, did I really not put a point in there yet? And it looks like I haven't. All right, building relations increases our trust growth by 100%. Yes, honestly, I forgot that we were even researching that or launching that agenda. All right, impenetrable border will be my next agenda. This is good. I want to increase the whole points on my starbase, not by a lot, but every point counts, especially when these guys are right at my borders. And honestly, I'm sending my fleets over there. Nope. The few fleets I have, I'm sending them over here because I already know what's going to happen next. Guys, we just colonized our agro world, Sirius Prime. Let's put my, you know what? I'm going to recruit another official. Ah, man. Mamercus Canius, if you did not have this destructive trait, I would have recruited you. But I need my alloys, and I can't risk having a leader with a negative trait like that. So with that being said, Mao... Wait. Actually, Marcellius Pettius. He has that architectural interest trait. It'll be perfect for this world since planetary infrastructure build speed is decreased. At least he can help with that a little bit. And for starters, we're gonna rinse and repeat. We're gonna build a medical center, a robot assembly plant, and a luxury residence just to get the amenities up a little bit higher. I want this planet to start off on a happy note, all right? A happy note. This world right here, this is my home world. I like it. It's not terrible, but those amenities are atrocious. I can't distribute luxury goods, and I'm starting to notice a decline in both my energy credits, which we can stop selling those actually, and we can sell some more food. But my consumer goods are taking a hit as well. So that's just letting me know my pops are growing, because if you guys remember earlier on in the game, if we go to our species tab here, my species have a right. Utopian abundance. So the more of these species I have, the more consumer goods it's going to cost. However, I'm going to gain more unity and more research. Now, my research is terrible right now. That's been manufactured. Wow, look at my subject. You guys are growing. How about those taxes though? What's up with the agreement here? What do we have? I will give you your diplomacy. You will be allowed to expand, but you will give me some resources. I feel terrible for doing this. But for the sake of the UEA, we need to tax our subjects. This is the price of diplomacy. You guys are free to vote. You're free to expand, but we're actually protecting you. So I think that's a fair trade, right? Do you guys think that's a fair trade, or am I being too aggressive there? 45% tax? Utopian standards are rare in politics, yeah. Not in the UEA though. Unified Earth Alliance, we want everyone to succeed, and we want them to be happy. All right, pre-FTL species. I need you guys to chillax. All right, I'm waiting for the fleets to pop up over here. I know it's going to happen. Yeah, let's see if we can celebrate diversity again. We sure can. And doing so has led me to my next tradition, fortification, defensive zeal. So with this tradition, I need this right now. I need this badly. Like I said, we have hostilities at our borders. We've completed the diplomacy tradition tree, right? This tree right here. You guys can see it at the edge of my fingertips. Not that, right there. So that is done. Now we're going backwards, and we're going with fortification. Now, defensive zeal says that when it comes to the defense of our territories and existence, our fervor will surely be felt by our enemies. Now, what this does is it says that my star bases and defensive platforms have their hull points and damage increased by 33%. Yes. So if we go to my star bases now, before we select that tradition, right now, my star base is sitting at 727 military power, right? When we do this, it should go over 1,000. No, it's there. It's close. 974. So once we finish building all these buildings here, that will go up even higher. But pretty much since I don't have the fleet power to really fight these guys right now, I just want to make sure my defenses are so high that they can't even push into my territory. These guys, on the other hand, holy cow, you have overwhelming power. You guys are strong. You guys are very strong. Let me see what's up with the plantoids. How's our relationship looking? We are pretty friendly as well. Okay, there we go.
Hello there.
Who is this? Who do we have? For some reason, it's not showing who's following me from my Twitch. What's the alert I just got? I can't even see who that was. I'm sorry. You know, let me go to my Twitch. Let me go to Twitch real quick. We just got a new friend to the stream here. Oh, Lord Pack. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Lord Pack, hello. How's the flowers going today? It is good. It is very good. We are playing a variant of the United Nations of Earth. We are trying to make friends in the galaxy. I would say we have succeeded so far. And now we are starting to, you know, oh, migration treaty. I want that first. Then I want a commercial pack. Then I want nothing else from you. But I want to try and form a defensive pact with these guys. The Vern Blessed Kingdom. This empire is strong. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to move an envoy over to start beginning improving relations with them. We're going to sell some more food here. I might need to buy some consumer goods.
Construction completed.
And I have the trade to sustain that, so we're good. Alrighty. A lot of water in the leafage, though. Oh, wait. I thought you were talking about the plantoids. Okay. So let me grab my construction ship, and let's bring these guys back. We got a couple of systems here I need to expand to. I think 3 systems left. 4 systems, maybe. I got a couple of systems over here, and we will... Oh, nice. We will be good. Oh, we got our first Paragon. All right, so for our first Paragon here, we have Nona, a scientist. Do I need you? I wish I would have gotten you earlier. I'll take you for now, but it would have been nice having Nona a little bit earlier in our campaign. But yes, for those joining here we are. Our border is the white border here. We are the UEA, the Unified Earth Alliance. We have our subject here. This was I believe a gas species. They're some kind of weird plantoid looking species. Oh, they're a fungoid. But yeah, they were like a pre-FTL species. We let them have their planet. They turned into our subject. We are not protecting them. We are not collecting their resources. And then outside of that, we have a sort of hostile empire over here. We tried befriending them. We had a very tense first contact situation. And so now we're kind of like in this weird sort of like, you know, we don't like you. We're not really attacking you, but we might do so later. Down here, we have Subterraneans. That's this green and pink border. These guys are very strong, very strong. Their fleet power is stronger than ours, but that's because I haven't really been building a lot of ships. We are friendly, but our relationship is slowly starting to deteriorate. I wouldn't say by much. We're actually gaining opinion. And then we have plantoids. This is the first empire that we made first contact with. We could form a defensive pact with them, but I see a stronger empire to the left side of them. And so I get the feeling that these Subterraneans or these lithoids are going to attack the plantoids. A part of me can't allow it, but also if they do attack them, you know what? I'm going to make this base stronger when I can. I can see it now. This empire is going to attack this empire. I'm calling it now. That's why I want to be friends with the lithoid species. They're not going to, hopefully they don't attack me. Okay, so I'm going to need some more. Yeah, I definitely need alloys and more consumer goods. But meanwhile, back over here on Earth, the planet is not too happy. Sounds about right, roleplay wise. Let's see. This is our mining world. What can we do about this planet? I have the medical workers as a favorite. This needs to be medical workers as a favorite as well. Actually, let me get rid of the colonists. Where are you at? Let me make sure that Alpha Centauri doesn't have colonists on it as well. Yeah, we are going to deprioritize this. There's none of this. This is done. You guys will work another job. Same here. No more colonists. the days of, okay, maybe, oh, here's our new planet, Panchaea. This is our generator world. And honestly, I might just use my son. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's use Nona as the ruler of this planet. Oh man, those consumer goods hurt. What are you doing? Nona. That's a no-no. Okay, so you guys already know what I'm gonna do with this planet. I'm gonna make a medical center, robot assembly plant, and a luxury residence. But again, this is our generator world. So we want at least just one generator district for now so that we can specialize that later. The planet has been colonized. Now I'm gonna slow down on building jobs. I'm gonna slow down on a lot of things right now so that we can let these planets start to fill up. I have 4 planets that are colonized right now. 3 of them are new, but 3 of them need more pops. So what I would like to do is see this planet, we still have a lot of jobs to go on this world, but if that planet could fill up with jobs and then start building or growing more, what's the word I'm looking for? Denizens, we can move those pops to different planets, or we could get citizens from migration treaties. So if I go to my species really quick, I want to see what the rights are for these planetoids. I see we have 10 of them so far. They have decent conditions. Let's move that up to social welfare. And I'm good with that. Now I'm gonna jump down here and we're gonna replace a mining district with a city district. I'm gonna see if that helps us with our consumer good deficit. Food, we're gonna need some help with as well. That's why we have this agricultural district on the way. I got room for 3 more star bases. Let me see if there's any I haven't upgraded yet. I've already built up most of my star bases. We have a new science ship, which I believe was for Nona, but I'm gonna give it to my head of research. And we are going to research projects and things like that with my head of research. That way we don't risk losing them. I'm gonna, oh right, I had my construction ship heading this way. Okay, so we have that all done. There was something else I was gonna do. Oh right, I was gonna build 3 more star bases. I want those to be in systems that are not so close to hostilities, right? So this right here, all I'm trying to do, and actually, you know what? I could fix this by not selling as much food, but we're putting a little bit of a strain on our trade right now. Oh, this is a fun situation. The world is bleeding. And so I want to keep an eye on that. Let's also try and upgrade our fleets. I'm going to bring those back to our star base, our home base here. But again, I got to watch out for these guys. Remember how painful Hive Mind, Fallen Empire, Deep Space defense systems are? Well, Sonic Lightning, Terrified ships, are Terrified ships? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I'll have to holler at you off stream about that. Alpha Centauri, how are we looking? Got about 600 jobs available. This is good. I'm going to imagine all these miners are robots. Ah, they are, okay. Because I'm like, they're not working my specialist jobs. But that's kind of good though, because in that way I can have the robots fill in the working jobs, and then I can have my humans focus more on the specialist jobs. Guys, for our next society technology, I have 2 really good options right here. I think I'm gonna go with artificial moral codes. It increases amenities and decreases crime without even having to build jobs for it. Back to our construction ship here. Are these systems ours yet? No, I'm gonna go ahead and do some last second expansion. Are we still friends? We are. We can form a non-aggression pact. I could use a favor for this, but instead I want a migration treaty with you guys. I also want another commercial pact. Yeah, let's do a non-aggression pact. Let's do that. Oh wait, I think I need to use a favor though to do that. I think they're going to decline that agreement. All right, they declined the non-aggression pact. All right, that's fine. Let's try this again. You guys owe us 3 favors. We'll make that happen. Bingo. We got our first non-aggression pact. All right. We have a galaxy on our hands right now. We have a galaxy on our hands. Here are these guys. We are friendly. Do I want this defensive pact? I think so. Actually, you know, I'm down with this. We're gonna make our first defensive pact with the lithoid species. They have a stronger military power than us. I think they're gonna be the attackers when it comes to this planetoid. It would be, so like, I'm curious, guys. What happens if I make 2? Oh, okay, I already know the answer to that. I was gonna say, what if I make 2 defensive pacts and they both attack each other. I have to join the defender.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Let's get a research agreement as well. Why not? Is this being offered to me? Yes, it is. Beautiful. So we got 1 defensive pact, 2 research agreements. This is good for my empire. Now my unity, my goodness, what is happening here? It's on the decline. Oh, right. Okay, so this is our new planet, but I really want to. Okay, never mind. I thought I'd get pop growth from this, but I'm wrong. Management. We are still not growing any pops on this planet. That's crazy.
Completed.
Oh yes, it's going very well. We've made 2 friends in the galaxy, actually 3 if we count our subject, but we have 1 hostile empire to our north, and we are making contact with the Kelzin Commonwealth. Oh, cybernetics. The Xenophile, nice. Where are you guys at? Oh, we have the Chalmon Trading Consortium. They're Infernals. And then the Aramathian Star Realm? Nice. This has to be a Federation. Yes, it is. I know I know Federation builders when I see them. You guys will definitely be our friends. Oh man, I wish I could join you guys. You guys look like fun over here. All right, I'm gonna give them time because I know that our relationship's gonna increase since we're all xenophiles. But nice.
Research concluded.
Very nice. I got some more minor artifacts here. Let's see if we can celebrate diversity again. We can't, but we can analyze some artifacts. Get those done.
Survey concluded.
Okay, so 2234. The Xenos are starting to pop up in the galaxy. I need to go with Starhold technology next because, again, like I said, these guys attack me. I'm doomed. These guys were friends. I need to keep them as friendly as possible for as long as possible. Honestly, I could form a federation with these guys. I could see that happening. What happens if I propose subjugation? They accept that? Oh, heck no. They're like, you guys are too weak to be our overlord. What do you mean? All right, back over here on our new generator world. I'm going to once again get rid of these colonists. You guys can be my technicians. Uh-oh, we got war. I knew it. I knew it. They're attacking. They're attacking the Republic. This has been foreseen. The Voron Blessed Kingdom is attacking the Citizen Republic. I kind of feel bad, but also we're going to be getting refugees. Friendship is magic. It is. It's actually very magical. Look, guys, I've been watching Star Trek Strange, or not Strange New Worlds, Star Trek TNG. The importance in First Contact has, oh. So for those that are watching from YouTube, or if you guys have seen my YouTube shorts, you know that I love making these shorts about the small intricacies of Stellaris. And when I say I have a note, I have notes of just so many ideas. I don't know if you guys can even see this, but like, I just have tons and tons of just video ideas for like just Stellaris ideas. I might have just stumbled upon my next batch of Stellaris short ideas. Oh man. Oh man. Guys, we made first contact with the Othian sovereignty? What is this? Spiritualists? Okay. Hello. Love is friendship. I love when an idea just hits me like that. Wait a minute. This world has, why are you not, you're supposed to be our capital, our empire capital. Gotta make sure all these worlds are specialized. Okay. Mining world, mineral extraction. Let's get that going. Agri world. Let's go with agricultural focus. Hits you like a hammer. Exactly. I mean, maybe not a hammer. Maybe like a soft and firm pillow. I think that would be a little bit better. Okay, so that is good there. I'm seeing a lot of civilian ship activity down here towards the south. These guys are at war and they're very friendly with us. I think after this war, we actually do have the option to form a federation, and we will do that. We will definitely form a federation with these subterraneans. Now, I don't know what kind of war this is they have going on. I can't see it, but it's an offensive war, that's for sure. That's concerning. That is concerning. All right, the Lithoids, yo, we're supposed to be getting along with each other. Gotta watch out for you guys. Can't wait to see your left epic speech. Yes, we will see. We will see. Right now, we're locked in. We have an ally That's an offensive war. All right. The Vorin Blessed Kingdom. They ought to be glad the Galcom hasn't formed yet. All right. Because right now, you know, I'm looking at this.
Wow.
I was getting what you were saying. Oh, Mink, thank you for that subscription. I appreciate that. Cheers. Thank you so much. You know what? I gotta take a sip. I gotta take a sip because. Oh, yes, Lord. Nice. Very nice. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have so much fun with those. And literally, this is how I like get those ideas. I'm playing a Stellaris game. I'm looking at like these situations that happen. Like, I don't know what to do about these guys.
Wow.
Mink, oh, thank you. Hey, fish and chips. Make sure you let Mink, tell Mink thank you. Thank you for that gifted sub to Mink, or to Fish and Chips, Mink. And thank you for the subscription as well. Guys, this Blessed Kingdom, look, I'm looking at them and I'm like, you know what? They just declared an offensive war against this citizen republic. Now, I don't want to intervene, but it kind of hurts me to see this empire getting attacked right now. So what I'm gonna do is instead, I'm gonna have to abandon them, and I'm gonna have to focus on these zealots. The zealots are at war with someone who's, oh, they're in a defensive war. What the heck? All right. I'm gonna improve relations with these guys. Mink. What is that? What is that? All right, let's improve relations with all these guys. So look, I'm gonna call these guys a lost cost, or a lost cause, right? I can't fight these subterraneans right now. I am going to improve relations with the sovereignty. They look like a little bit of a stronger empire, right? I need to set myself up. So I need to make sure that if these guys are gonna get wiped out, I need to somehow put an agreement with these guys together so that if this Blessed Kingdom decides they want to attack, well, we have allies in multiple directions, not just one. Now, for these guys up here, I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Oh yeah, our relationship's still getting worse. Still not a whole lot I can really do about that. So yeah, that's just the way the cookie's crumbling over on their side of the map. Meanwhile, down here, I have managed to secure these systems. And so with, oh wait, nope, not yet. I take that back. I take that back. Let's upgrade our bases and hope that we don't have to potentially defend ourselves against them one day. So 2 more star bases are on the way.
Completed.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and secure the pre-FTLs as well.
System survey.
Got some more minor artifacts. Still can't do a whole lot with them yet. I'm surprised. This is like the first run in a while where I haven't found like a precursor event. All right, so jobs are starting to fill in on the home planet. This is good. This is very good. I'm gonna go ahead and just add the rest of the jobs on this planet. Oops, I should have added that one first.
Construction complete.
And we'll come back to Earth later. Oh, we got the well-armed visitor. Nice.
Construction completed.
All right, just watching you guys. Please, oh yeah, our relationship's actually doing really well. So this is good. This is good. Let's see. All right, Publia, Luceria, you are not on the council, so I cannot grant you the rank of master, but I can make you an industrialist. You are governing one of our planets, so that'll help us out here. Let's disable the droid. All right, so here is what our galaxy is starting to look like. Now, to the Federation builders, how you guys looking? We're still neutral? I thought we would be friends. Oh, come on, guys. Don't be suspicious of me. We're all the way on the other side of the galaxy. What about this Commonwealth Empire? I can't see your home system.
Construction completed.
Where are you guys? Oh, that's the Fallen Empire. That's the...
Council agenda ready.
I want to say a hegemony or just the Federation builders? All right, well, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go over here to the Open Arms agenda next. I'm on season 2 right now in TNG. What episode am I on? What was I just watching last night? All the episodes are starting to blur. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm on season 2. I think I'm like maybe 4 or 5 episodes into season 2 of TNG. Guys, open arms. This says that I get a 10% automatic resettlement destination chance, a little bit extra trade, and xenophile ethics attraction. Now, when it comes to resettlement destination chance, I don't know if that applies just within my empire or if other empires would like to resettle to me. I don't know if they count that as migration or not, but that would be cool. Meanwhile, back on my mining world here, I'm going to add a couple of mining jobs to this planet. Let's see. If I see that the available jobs are below like 500, I'll just start throwing jobs on the worlds here. And so this is my food world. Obviously, this is not a high priority, so I'll just add one food processing facility to it. Energy credits, on the other hand, I need those. And so we'll get those up and running as fast as possible as well. And besides that, we're looking pretty smooth. The cool thing too about robots is that they do only work my worker jobs right now. I'm almost torn between, do I even want to make them droids or even make them like synths? So I might wait, we'll see. But I am starting to see more habitable worlds appearing on my planet, letting me know that I have a variation of species, which is good. I have subterraneans, I have plantoids now. That gives me a nice range of planets that I can colonize. And what's even cooler too is that as these robots fill up my worlds, that gives me room to move around workers in a way. And so it may say that, like for instance, here on Earth, it may say I have like 600 jobs, but I could increase denizens. That's because if I have more worker robots than I have jobs for those robots, they will not work the specialist jobs, which is okay because then my humans can fill in those jobs instead. Now let me reach out to these spirituals real quick. We do have a neutral relationship. I need to get that embassy going though. That's what I really need. All right, we got FTL elimination technology complete. Let's try shields out. Actually, let's get field dynamic center done. That takes like 15 months to get researched. Apparently I have a science ship here. Wait, did my leader? Okay, you're not a scientist. All right, I'm gonna have Nona become my scientist. You got to be out exploring the stars. I can't have you governing a planet anymore. You need to explore the galaxy. Meanwhile, down here, do I want to expand over that? Sure, why not? Let's just go ahead and take it. Let's also upgrade the fleets. Let's go back to planet Panchaea. This is my generator world, right? It is. My Minister of Defense. I want you on a fleet, and I want this leader. You know, let's go. I know I'm going to go over my capacity. Actually, you know what? No, let's not do it. Let's just make the Minister of Defense the leader of this world. Okay. More first contact situations happening. We got room to build 3 more star bases. I have some alloys to build said star bases, so let's do that now. And I need a few more supporting star bases. I need more energy credits for sure. A little bit of trade wouldn't hurt. And I have just enough here to get all 3 of those up and running. Ooh, xenolinguistics for my president. Nice. All these diplomacy traits I'm liking. All right, another first contact here. Alerts all over the place. All right, those 3 star bases will be up here. My energy credits are down right now, but that will change here in a little bit of time.
Construction completed.
Wow, we're going to be producing quite some food here in a second. This is why I like having my robot assembly plants. You know, I'm an organic species, but I love my robots. Now I gotta look and see where these star bases are before I start building things on them, just to make sure that we are building the right things. Now trade is what I want, and these upcoming bases I'm just going to be building strictly trade. My head of researchers, I like for them to be a statistician. I like to increase that research speed. Oh, we just got the ancient rampart technology research option. 300 minor artifacts, 4,000 energy credits. Wow. We're just printing energy credits at this point. And again, yeah, I definitely need to get that Grand Archive researched. We need to build that. We have so many minor artifacts, specimens, shall I say, that we can utilize, and we're not utilizing those just yet. All right, so all the star bases are done. Let's get trade going. The trade must flow. And I like to go trade, like I said, just because we can just buy whatever resources we need with that. All right, up here, I don't see any oh, I see an empire over here. All right, we got a first contact situation brewing up. I'll make this a defensive choke point system. But everything that's deep within my borders will be mostly for trade and resources. Alloys, all right, let's buy some of those and let's just finish building these.
Research concluded.
Oh, nope. Trade. Sorry guys, there's a whole lot happening right now. Every time I click one thing, a situation pops up.
Research
Help me.
concluded.
Help me. All right, crime has been decreased, amenities have been increased, and now we have the networked amenities edict. Now for my next society technology, wow, look at all these options we have. Gene tailoring, if we want to get an ascension going quicker, we could go genetics. Ooh, yeah. And for physics, let's go with quantum energy states. Giving us some more energy credits. We'll definitely be needing that. For my final star base here, let's make this one a defensive base. And I think we should be good for star bases for a while. We've maxed them out. We have found the Life in Collective. That is a consciousness. Who are you? Where? Oh, here they are. Oh, wait, nope. Where's that empire at? Who are these guys? What the heck? Oh, they've closed their borders to our allies. I see. Now you guys down here, what's up? No. You guys got to stay our friends. Are you guys still at war? Oh, they subjugated the plantoids. Oh, that was a subjugation war. Hold up. We got to switch this. I need Federation. Form the Federation. That'll take 15 months. Let's get that done ASAP, because if I can form a Federation with them, I think we could save ourselves a lot of trouble here in the future. All right, so top priority is to federate with the Blessed Kingdom. Our relationship is kind of, yeah, see, this is why I wanted to take my envoys off of the plantoids. Wait, what are you guys mad at me? Oh, no, you're not.
System survey concluded.
Yes, bring in the trade. Bring in all the trade. The food's coming in. It's pretty smooth as well. We'll sell a bit of that as well. There we go. We found a ruined matter decompressor. How did I know where that was? That would be kind of cool to have.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
And now we can upgrade our star bases to starholds. Now for my next technology here, let's see, robo-modding. Allows us to design and build specialized mechanical pops. That sounds cool. And that sounds awesome. Let's do that. Well, no, that takes 61 months though. Let's find something that takes a little less time. How about frigates, space torpedoes, things of that matter. Let's go with that. Now back over here on Earth, let's use these minor artifacts to increase our bureaucracy. My unity has been pretty stagnant right now. We have not selected a new tradition in quite a few months here, but that's going to change here in the next 2 years. I could upgrade nearly every starbase right now. Let's focus more on really up here. Like I said, these guys have still been, this empire we have the worst relationship with right now. Sounds like I need to liberate them. We can try, just not right now. I want to liberate the galaxy. All right, one empire is good, but I'm going for mass right now. I want to make sure everybody can be liberated. All right, we got an election. A new president is underway. Hey, where's Arthur? Where's Arthur Young? What are you doing, my guy? What are you doing? What happened? How did you fall so low? Bolusus Stralius. Looks like he might be getting a second term here.
We have encountered spaceborne life forms.
He's holding it down. Now I'm kind of sad too, because that war did not send any refugees my way. What's that all about? I wanted some refugees. Really, I want that head of Zarkland.
Completed.
All right, so there goes another base. All right, so we got to figure out what to. There it is. Forming Federation technology is now complete. Let's go with stellar expansion or fleet doctrine. Let's do that instead. These empires, their fleet power is growing very strong. So I'm gonna reach out to you guys. Let's form a federation. The name of this federation shall be the The Southwest. This is the Southwest Allied Coalition. And they're going to consider it. No, you're going to accept it. A new federation has been made. We're going to let history record that on this day, the governments of the United Earth Alliance and the Larianesi Consciousness. Who? Wait. Oh, wait. Why are they called that? Why are they called the Consciousness? That's not the right name. Is that their species? Oh, we found some Democratic Crusade. Oh, here goes all the here goes all the species. Okay, that was not the right name for the Empire. Oh, I can buy some ships. Give me that reclaimed destroyer. Give me all this. Thanks for all the ships. And thanks for all the first contacts. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have our, you know what, tell me my fate. And tell me something good. Holy cow. Oh, the curators. Oh, you guys are who I want to see. I love the curators. Oh, we found the Commonwealth of Man. Hello, hello. Oh, nice. So they actually have a similar first contact unique dialogue for first contact when we meet them. So they say the UEA. So the UN has managed to somehow maintain its grasp on power then, even after all these years. You'll have to forgive us. Some things were somewhat chaotic on Earth when our ancestors departed the Ark ships. Many assumed that you had destroyed yourselves in another world war, or perhaps fallen victim to an alien invasion. Oh, well, you are wrong. Here we are. Still, you certainly appear stronger than and more capable than the corrupt Earth authorities we left behind. Got that right. Our ancestors built the Commonwealth of Man out of nothing, and we will defend it to the last. We shall see if I'm worthy of your respect. Please, please, Commonwealth of Man, don't choke on your ego there. Now, I would like to gain some research help here. Thank you for that. Curator's helping me out. Commonwealth of Man is all the way over here. The pieces of the galaxy are slowly starting to come together. We have our federation, though. Let's select a leader. I am going to have to go over my leader capacity. Let's send a Lithuate over there. There we go. Dang, they have a pretty good economy. All right, so let's take a look at some laws here. Make sure we are set. All right, random, nah. Can subjects join? Yes? No? Let's not have subjects in this federation just yet. All right, and there we have it. We have formed an alliance. Now, I want to see our relationship is, oh my goodness, it went up by 65 that month. Wow, that is amazing. More embassy offers, meaning that I get more. Yo, wait, there's drugs on my planet. Get that out of here. That's what I got this. Hold up. No, we're not doing that. Get the precinct house up.
Construction complete.
All too lucid? No way. It's decreasing happy. What the heck? Launch the anti-crime campaign, distribute some luxury goods, show our community that we will make sure that there's no crime on our streets, and that our species on that planet will be well supplied with amenities to keep them from drugging themselves. Now let's merge all these ships here. Let's upgrade them. I now have a destroyer ship. Let me see what my military power is now that I bought them. Now, the use of the drugs continue to rise on Panchaea. Colonial authorities report a disturbing increase in deviancy, with the most active users experiencing severe psychotic breaks. Productivity is down, crime is up, and the local populace shows no signs of giving up their habit. You know what? I could say it's illegal. I'm going to say we need more information. We need to get to the actual root of this problem. Just locking up our citizens Yeah, sure, it's going to decrease the crime. It's going to decrease stability as well and happiness, but I want to know more about this. How can we turn this into something positive?
Situation log has
Diplomacy,
been
lads, diplomacy. We're going to get to the root of the problem. And so, although we are experiencing some major crime, I need a precinct house on this world anyway, or on this planet anyway. But let's get to the root of that situation there. Meanwhile, back up here, let's upgrade our bases once more. More defenses, more security. Now that Starbase is at 4.4k fleet power, military power. All right, but we're going to find out what's going on with the drugs on our planet. Is our XP increasing? It is. The cohesion's going up by 0.92. This is good. I like this. Now, on another note, my energy credits, my precious energy credits. What is happening to you? Same with my consumer goods. All right, energy credits. Let's buy more of these. Let's go to my pops here. Are we working that job? We are. We just need more robots. We need way more robots. What do I not need on this planet? Obviously, the amenities are hurting us a little bit. That's okay. Let's go over here to our next tradition. So, we have two traditions in discovery and in fortification. I'm going to lean more into that fortification once more with the resistance is frugal. It says that defensive armies now produce 0.5 unity. Defensive army health is increased by 25%. Now I'm curious here. Let me see if I know I can build armies, but can I build defensive armies? What counts as a defensive army? Like how do I? Let me just build some armies. And I'm going to keep them on the planet. I don't want them to be embarked or anything like that. Also, I need to go to my trade hubs. We got to upgrade these. Actually, let me see. Starhold. Let's go to our fleet management here. Ship designer. Defensive platforms. Our Starhold. So, this is just a defensive platform, not a base. They do, defensive platforms have a high upkeep. Wow. And I did not realize I could build destroyers right now. So my first fleet, I typically like to have just corvettes, but I'm actually going to mix things up a little bit here. I'm going to create a new, actually, let me see. What is this fleet? This is all, these are all SAD ships. This is like my SAD fleet. So that is destroyers and corvettes. Oh, right. We can build Federation ships too. And the ships that I build for Federations, my Federation naval capacity is too low to add this ship. All right, let's come back to that in a second. So for Federations, fleets. Oh, I can only build, there's 0 out of 0, so I'll have to increase that some way through laws. So we need to get to here. We need to reach level 2 for our Federation to allow us to build ships. All right, no worries though. Our galaxy though, here it is. It looks beautiful. We need a Galcom. I need first contact. Oh, and we found magnetic observers. Another fallen empire. Who is the third fallen empire then?
We have encountered spaceborne.
Now I do see the energy credit deficit right now. It's okay. We will get that squared away here in a little bit.
Research concluded.
Energy credits from technicians have increased. Beautiful. Now let's go with research produced from stations. We can't leave science behind. And we're about to launch Open Arms, the agenda. Now launching this says that our resettlement destination chance increases by 40%. We get 10% trade from jobs, 2 external recruitable leaders per class, and a 40% xenophile ethics attraction. That's good. Now, I've noticed a lot of unhappiness on my worlds. We're gonna go back to the good old infinite opportunities, and let's try to get that launched as quickly as we can because some of my pops, they're just not too happy about our planets. What is it that's bothering you guys? Let's go to our factions. We actually haven't looked at those a whole lot in this playthrough yet. Right now we have 2 factions. We have the Free Thought League and the Xeno Liberty Trust. I think I'm going to be leaning towards the earlier one here. They want to, okay, I don't know about the benevolent subjugation policy. Why do you guys want me to be benevolent? What's with benevolent? Cooperation's the way we got to go. Let's see, where's my subject policy stuff at? Am I not seeing? Oh, subjugation war terms. All right, so balanced. We believe in treating our subjects fairly. Perhaps in time they will see the wisdom of our ways and the errors of theirs. Successes are... Okay, so yeah, I'm actually already playing this game this way. So yeah, I caught on to that. Salvation, thank you very much. No, yeah, I was like trying to figure out, like I was getting benevolent mixed up with belligerent. But I'm already doing this, so this works out, and actually this will probably make my factions, give me more unity. So right now, they want a recent enlightenment, which, okay. I think I might be leaning with you guys. Let's support the Free Thought League. Now, I'm not going against the Xeno Liberty Trust, but the Free Thought League, we've changed that benevolent subjugation policy, and that issue should be solved. Okay, we're still producing the same amount of unity. Oh, we found the Marauders. You guys want energy credits? Well, actually, I'll give you minerals. I'm producing more minerals than anything else. You smart Dwamak. We will not look for you, Dwamak. Actually, you know what? I know something. I know something. Where are you guys located? You're all the way over here. Well, that's no good to me. Oh, that is scary right there. If I saw that, I'm burning that with fire. I'm a diplomatic empire, though. I'm a diplomatic. I'm being friendly. I'm not attacking anybody. I can't attack you just because of the way you look. So they're cool. They haven't attacked us. We haven't attacked them. We have not been at war in this run yet. This is good. Oh, and there we go. That's an embassy offer. I will take that. Now let's do more things. Let's migrate our treaties. Let's treaty our migrates. All right, back over here though. Let's check our bases here. 6.3K. That is good. Could it be better? Absolutely. I want more though. So with all of this trade, let's upgrade a couple of bases. Maybe just one for now. I'm liking the factions we got. We're looking pretty good. Got a lot of star bases. We got a whole lot of a lot. Pretty soon here, I'm gonna produce some more food. And you just gotta give it a matter. It's just a matter of time right now. We just need more species. Really, oh man. If I had proxy wars, I would be having a lot of fun right now, because initiating proxy wars again to get the refugee. Oh, who died? Okay, a scientist has died. And that's okay. That wasn't Nona? Okay. I'm gonna slowly start disbanding some of these scientists and these science ships, because the upkeep is really high and I want more unity. Right now we're kind of lacking on both unity and science. But let me check up on our Federation allies and see how we rank compared to them. Their economy is a little bit better than ours. For now, I see that. I see we got a couple of planets here that I could colonize. Let's go to our expansion planner. Let's go to colonizable planets. And I'm just looking for... Oh, here we go. This is an arid world. Look at that modifier on that. Let's get closer. So this planet right here is going to be... I'm going to colonize this. It has an abandoned observation post. The planet also has atmospheric aphrodisiac. This increases pop growth speed by 10%. I want this planet. And I only want it for one purpose. This is going to be an urban world. I want it just to grow pops. Let's give it a good name here. Neridium, I like it. All we want to do on this planet is to grow pops. This is a 10% pop growth speed modifier. I'm literally not gonna build too many jobs on it. I just want to get so many denizens that they relocate to other worlds. And here we just found some hegemonic imperialists. Is this another federation? Ruthless capitalist. And that's about it. Don't let a black light near that planet. Wait, what? What does that mean? In what way? What's wrong with this world? Something in the air of this planet seems to put people in the mood to... Oh! That's hilarious. I should have named this planet like Planet Kink or something. Oh, actually, no. All right, so look, since we talked about Star Trek, there was this kinky planet they went to in season 1. And everybody was like all lovey-lovey, dubby-dubby. Everyone was banging, shanging. I think it's planet Ito. I might be right on that. I might be wrong, but they would all be like happiness and prosperity. And yeah, I was just kind of like that. Now that you've said that, that reminds me of that planet. If only I could initiate these first contacts. I could get this Galcom going. But honestly, since the Galcom hasn't formed yet, I'll take this as a good. We're not late by any means. Oh, actually, you know what, let me have these armies. No, stay here. Land the armies on the planet. I gotta see something here, because if the armies land on the planet, did they count them as defensive armies? So current armies are at 5. Wait. Unity is at 100. Now they're at 9. Does the unity go up? How does that work, guys? I'm not understanding how this works. Let's go back to this right here. Defensive armies produce 0.5 unity. But still, I should have gotten at least like 1 or 2 unity from that. Let me go to unity up here. So 6.25 for armies. Let me embark the armies on this planet.
System survey concluded.
Does that change in the next month? It does not. So now I'm curious. Oh, maybe I need to build strongholds and fortifications for that. All right, now what's going on here? Because I definitely just built. I built more stuff. There's more stuff here.
We have encountered.
Let's get these support districts up and running, because again, I'm trying to avoid a situation here. We need that economy to be a tad bit stronger, and I need more planets to colonize. That being said, let me find my planets here. Holy cow, that is a lot of generator districts. See, this would be a good mining world as well. So that world's being colonized. I'm going to have to maybe colonize another world for consumer goods.
We have encountered.
Nova Roma, I like it. All right, so that's going to be my new consumer good world now. Scrappers, who are you? You're governing Sirius Prime. Let's just go with Righteous for now. So many first contacts that, fortunately, I just can't get to all of them. We have so many things happening in the Empire. The Confederacy. Oh, you guys actually, you guys are the perfect empire. Yeah, yep, I knew it. Give me that embassy offer. These guys. Oh, okay. They're pacifists, they're spiritualists, and they're xenophiles. So I already knew we could be friends. Meanwhile, while there's all this happening on the other side of the galaxy, I need to focus on my side of the map right now and make sure that we are okay. Hang on. There goes the embassy offer. Nice. And every embassy offer, don't forget, I went down the diplomacy tree. I get extra unity from that. Star bases. I know I just upgraded one. That is you. Now, I'm in a pickle right now. I'm in a little bit of a pickle. This no longer needs to be, actually this no longer needs to be defensive. We can change these over to trade. And I'm just going all in on trade when it comes to my star bases. You right here, I believe we can upgrade you later. But I definitely need more alloys and more consumer goods. All right, let's check up on these worlds here. This is the planet with the all too lucid. How are we doing on that situation? What's going on, AJ? Welcome to the stream. Let's get some of these out of the way. Study a capsule. No. Oh, I do have a precursor. The Akira. All right. Back over here on the generator planet. Let's make sure. Yes, we're still growing pops. That is good. Earth, how are we doing pop growth wise? What are we looking like here? 4 pop. That can't be the. That's so low. That is so low. It's not enough. All right, minerals are doing good though. I gotta get. All right, food's looking good too.
Colony establishment.
I'm worried about buying more of these resources and risking my trade. But I'm gonna buy some energy. Actually, you know what? I know exactly what it is. Policies and edicts. Here it is. Education campaign, we can drop that. Recycling campaign, I'm gonna keep that for now. I just thought about this. I'm actually slightly over my edict cap at the moment. What do we want to drop? Let's drop Land of Opportunity. Thank you very much. That should give me some of my unity back. We're at 99. We went back up to 135. Actually, I like leader upkeep being decreased. All right, cool. So that kind of helps. You know, we're still going to be bleeding resources, but we have 2 more planets on the way. One should be enough to help us sustain our consumer goods for a while. The other, planet Neridium, is strictly for pop growth, and we just colonized it. So let's jump up here. Let's see what leaders we have. Let's go with a commander, since I'm just running out of capacity for some of my other leaders. And Publius Lucius, sure. We're gonna recruit you. And like I said, all I want are robots and humans. Robots and humans. This is our urban world. So job efficiency for traders goes up. Is there anything for pop growth? Is there efficiency for pop growth? Probably not. They need like a medical worker, like a medical planet. That would be cool. That'd be broken. All right, the Sovereigntine. These are toxoids. Hello. You're xenophobe, so we'll just say nice to meet you and smell you later. Meanwhile, these guys, I'm surprised these guys have not attacked me. I actually don't have a lot of information on them. We found the Farine Order, spiritualists and fanatic authoritarians. Hello. You speak of the resort world? Not yet. Although I should. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, I got you. A planet just for pop growth. Who just retired? My Minister of Defense retired. I did not say you could do that. You had duties to fulfill and you just leave them behind? Who does that? All right, so our new minister, who is this? Okay, you're still here. Arthur Young. Arthur Young at the age of 81. That right there. That man is a hero to the Unified Earth Alliance. He stepped down as a ruler to serve his duties on Earth. And here he is, one of our highest leveled leaders in UEA history. What he has done for this empire is outstanding. Holy cow, what is that? Oh, what is all this? Whoa, the Great Wound. Who has that? Hey, who are you guys? Oh, I like you. You guys are strong looking. The Commonwealth, I see you. Now, this is going to be interesting because we're in a federation. They're in a federation. These two empires look pretty strong. How are you guys in comparison to me? We're okay right now, but I want to get my hands on Federation presidency. Really, I want to get us to level 2. So if we can get there. Oh, hey, nice. We are now gaining XP. This is good. Now I can look at how, oh my goodness, their fleet power is incredible. Our science and our economy are kind of close. Their science is actually surpassing me, but now this is where the fun begins. A galactic community. We will join this endeavor.
The special project has concluded.
Yes. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish fortification because never surrender. I take that back. We're going to select our 4th tradition in fortification. This is never surrender. And this says that we shall fight on our soil. We shall fight in the heavens. We shall fight on the asteroid belts and in the hyperlanes and in the nebulas. Everywhere. We're fighting everywhere. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength among the stars. We shall never surrender. And so this just gives me a negative 25% modifier towards war exhaustion gain and orbital bombardment damage. It also increases hostile claim influence cost by 25%. So we got one more tradition in that tree, which 71 months is way too long. You know what? What do I have a lot of? I have a lot of food. I'm going to swap one of these agricultural districts out with a city district. And this is what I kind of do. Once I get like a planet that I specialize towards, like let's say I have a mining world, right?
The special project
I will start to, I'll build mining districts. And as I build more mining districts on those mining worlds, I'll slowly start to convert the mining districts on my home planet into a city district. Oh, someone else was subjugated? Okay. Look, all the politics in this galaxy are important to me. This is where it matters most. Let's bring our science ships back to our home systems And I'm sure we have a project somewhere that we can, you know what, let me just automate that. Oh, we just colonized my consumer good planet. Oh, more Federation builders. Where are you guys at? Oh, you're all the way up here. The Farine Order and the Felna Order, or the Empire. If that's what you want to call it. Yes, yes, give me all of the embassy offers. And the Galcom should be forming here in a short amount of time.
We have encountered spaceborne life forms.
All right, we're about to lose out on some energy or some food here in a little bit. I'm gonna wait for that change to take place. Always gotta make sure the civilian ships are moving. All right, here is Nova Roma. We need a leader on this planet. And right now I'm kind of having to like depend on the humans. All right, so medical center, research or robot lab, luxury residence. I'll actually go ahead and just add a civilian industry to this planet. And those civilians or those artisans will be gaining more job efficiency since that planet is designated towards that. And here it is, the birth of the galactic community. Now, it is a great day for the galaxy. Infinite opportunities is our next agenda that we're launching. We're gonna go ahead and use, what do we have here? Let's do, I guess, give and take. That's the only one I don't really see that we can utilize right now. Now, in the Galactic Council, we need to select a leader. And I'm willing to go over my council or my council capacity to do this. We gotta make sure, ooh, that unifier trait might be good for us later on. Let's try to pass a resolution. All right, so let's see. What should I think? Right now, our strongest area of expertise is our economy. I'm gonna go regulatory facilitation, diplomatic weight from the economy. Let's propose that resolution. And there it is. We have a Galcom. Now, there should be other empires joining the galactic community, and there they go. They're starting to appear on the map. Hello, guys. Oh, you're a consciousness. Okay. Yes, yes. Bring me the embassy offers. Another one. Every one of these gives me more unity, so I like this. Crime. How do we have crime? We should not have crime on this world. It's unacceptable. Research agreement. I will take that. And I like however, how many research agreements and just different agreements I have, we are still doing really well on influence.
We are being hailed.
Let me go back here real quick. Oh, look at, oh my goodness, migration treaties. I love it. Give me all of those.
We are being hailed.
Yes, commercial pacts. Look at this. And look at my influence. It's not going anywhere. I'm going to show you guys how many agreements I have right now.
We are being hailed.
Wow, bring them all. Yes, yes. All of these agreements. This is beautiful. Even the Commonwealth of Man is like, yo, these guys are cool. We didn't know you were nice like that, UEA. All right, so let's see what's going on here. We got the forming the galactic market. Let's support this. That's our resolution. The ready shield. Yeah, okay, we'll abstain for that for now. I don't want to promote military violence. Storm sharing knowledge. Let's not support that. Buzzword standardization. Sure. Administrative insight. Yes. Tinyanki Conservation Act. I'm gonna let the people decide. I don't care too much for that. Outside of that, the rest of this is bliblab. This is all bliblab. Oh no, not the feral behavior. Come on, Neridium. You're supposed to be my pop growing planet, not my allowed minority. Guys, come on. Come on. Let's not do this. Don't make me do this, please. I'm begging you. Violence is on the rise. Oh, but that is nice though. All right, hold up. This is actually crazy. So I'm dealing with a lot of crime, right? I already have the atmospheric aphrodisiac. That increases pop growth by 10%. Now the rowdy bunch increases pop growth by 35%. So, yo, they're going crazy on this planet. They're going wild. All right, this is a not safe for work planet. Pop growth speeds up to 35%. That's 45% pop growth speed on this world. Let me see what pop migration. Okay, wait. We need pop growth, not migration. How are we not growing pops? We got to root out the problem now. But no, I need pop growth, and I need these jobs. Okay, these are for my robots though. So my robots will be needing. Actually, this is exactly what we wanted. We wanted denizens, so you guys can go to a different planet. Now I gotta root out this problem. Although, hold up, if I can sustain this problem, Let's get a precinct house up on this world. Let's launch an anti-crime campaign. Let's replace this leader. We're gonna move you to Alpha Centauri. Plubea, Luceria, we're moving you to this world. Bring that crime down. That's what I'm talking about. We're keeping it. I said we're keeping it. We're not getting rid of the rowdy bunch. Beautiful, beautiful. And now you can govern this planet. There you go. That's much more up your alley. So Neridium, I'm leaving this be. That's amazing right there. I love that. Wow. So pop growth, how we looking? Still no pop growth. That's tragic. Help me out here. Help me. 1 pop growth. All right. All right, fleet organizer. There we go. We'll get that done. We got this windswept fates. Oh, who's getting attacked right now? Is that one of my scientists? No, stay alive. Thank goodness. I cannot have you die. All right, so going back over here, looks like the energy credits, looks like they're slowly coming back to us. The agro world is looking smooth. We just need, like I said, main thing right now, this world just hit 1,000 pops. That is great. That is actually amazing. All right. Now, again, I just got to slow down with jobs because, again, when you build these jobs, you're going to have an upkeep, right? And if I don't have pops working these jobs, well, we'll be in trouble. Now, right now, I'm 4th in the galactic community when it comes to Diplo weight. Oh, that's your favorite? Nice. I think, doesn't that give you the decision on your planets? To like, it's like, oh, there we go. That's what I want. Refugees arriving to my planets on Sirius Prime. Yes. Now, we should have new species in our empire, right? Look at all these variants of species we have, or just species in general. Let's make the default, let's change the default rights. We're gonna make sure everyone has social welfare. I don't want everybody to have utopian abundance, of course. And that's gonna make my consumer goods go up even higher, or low. The Astral Rift Windswept planet, yeah, gives you the crazy, yeah, incubate winds for industry stuff, yes. Yes, we are forming migration treaties with everyone. I'm getting refugees coming to my worlds now. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like free pops. It's like, hey guys, look, you are welcome here. You are welcome to the UEA. All right, look, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. That's, y'all do not listen to Mink. That's xenophobic propaganda in the chat. What's the goal of this playthrough? Right now, the goal is to form friendships and alliances with my neighboring empires, Arturo, and then maybe be a diplomatic powerhouse in the galactic community, and then really try to win the game with diplomacy right now. I wouldn't say win the game, but try to lead the galaxy in diplomacy. And so I can't see who just followed me, but here, let's find out. Who do we have here? Who just joined the UEA? Wait, what just happened? All my Twitch stuff just froze. Oh, Bo Fate. Okay. You almost got me with that name. Both of these nuts. Thank you for the follow. That is hilarious. Consumer goods is like very important. Like for me, tobacco and coffee. I do need to get that up because my pops are not happy. Oh, wait. But we get this atomic countdown. Oh, boo. The planet turned toxic. Ugh. So that's actually tragic for the species that live on planet Sirius Prime, because I can imagine as these planets start to, like, you know, crop dust each other, they're gonna get a whiff of gas. Not the good kind of gas. The bad gas. The ass gas. The ass gas. All right, let's go ahead and get our economy back on track here. I thought I just bought some consumer goods, but it looks like I need to buy some more. Do I need to buy more? I guess I need to buy more. Good thing I have enough trade for that. Now, there is a Federation law that's under vote. Can subjects join? No. No, thank you. Subjects will not be joining our Federation right now. Maybe in another time, yes. Right now, that's a negative Ghost Rider. Wake up call. What? What? Awake. Are you guys seeing this modifier right now? Am I blind? Unity from jobs 200%. Hang on. Administrative office, administrative hub, administrative hub. That is insanity. Wake up call. I've never seen a modifier that massive before. 200% Unity from jobs. I'm building all this. This was a generator world. This is about to be a full-blown Unity world. I only just got Solaris recently, and there's so many screams that there is. It takes a little getting used to, but I would say maybe if you're just starting in a game, I would honestly in the game settings turn all the empires off and just get used to exploring the galaxy, get used to handling mechanics and things like that, and then maybe as you get more comfortable adding more empires into the galaxy, playing with friendly galaxy xenophiles, maybe start with the Federation type of empire. But yeah. The best playthroughs are ruling through a huge Federation or vassals. Yeah, so I have a vassal here, and this large green empire is a Federation ally. And so speaking of Federations here, how long is a presidential term? Oh, I'm president. Ha ha. All right, so let's go to our laws. I can't pass anything. We're still level 1. This is a long experience bar, my goodness. But our cohesion is pretty high. We're getting some XP. We're looking good. That modifier is insane. Wake up call. I've got some pretty good modifiers right now. I got atmospheric aphrodisiac and rowdy bunch. This is my pop growth world. But we need more pop. We need more pops to grow. We're actually losing pops on that planet. That's sad. I got some alloys. Let me check up on these guys up here. What's up with you guys? You have overwhelming fleet power, and that's okay. I'm not building ships, although I should be. And I'm okay without it. I'm all right now. Let's go ahead and upgrade our defenses over here. 2 defensive platforms should hold me up for a little bit longer. How long do we have until our next tradition? 5 months, and we'll complete our 3rd tradition tree. Fortification will be done next. We have plenty of star bases here that I can upgrade. We found the Rinian Death Lords. They're fanatical purifiers. Nice. Where are you guys at? On the other side of the galaxy, just the way I like it. Cool. You guys stay all the way over there, and we'll stay all the way over here. Meanwhile, we're going to upgrade a few more of my trade bases. Trade. Yes, look at all this trade. You guys are subjects. That's tragic. Wait, you're not a part of our federation. Why am I allies with you? Okay. I'm looking around for star bases that I can just add another trade hub to. Boom. All right, so we should be good for a while. Like I said, resources are on track right now. Let's check the happiness. Oh man, that one scared me. Who do we have now? We got another friend. Lithoids.
Has concluded.
Go. Hold up. Whose account is that? Guys, we got a new follower here. Lithoids go. Oh. Yo, I love it. I love that name. That is amazing. Welcome to the stream. All right, we're actually going to get that tradition right now, guys. We are finishing fortification. So, with Bulwark of Harmony, this says that all organisms, no matter how perfect, must rely on an immune system to ward off the threat of outside disease. Our society is no different. Now, selecting the tradition says that while in a defensive war with another empire, our ship build speed is increased by 33%, which is... And in addition, the ship fire rate, which is now increased by 15% for ships within my border. So attacking me is going to be a problem. That's what we want. Now, on top of that, finishing the fortification tradition, says that we'll get a 50% defensive platform cap. Our starbase upkeep is decreased by 20%. This grants us access to the Martial Alliance Federation type, and this allows for access to the Eternal Vigilance Ascension perk. Now we have a third ascension here. Ascension perk, right? Eternal Vigilance sounds fire, but I also want to ascend. The flesh is weak. The flesh is weak. Guys, is the flesh too weak? Do we go cyborgs? That's speaking to me right now. Cyborgs are speaking to me. The flesh is weak begins now. All right, so with that, we gain access to the cybernetics tradition. This unlocks the agenda, The Flesh is Weak, which grants cybernetic technologies as research options. Let's go to our council. Give and take is more than halfway through, so I'm just going to let this go by until we are done. Vitez says, are toxoids made from people who watch much Reddit? Possibly. Beat Bop intensifies. It sure does. Toxoids are made for mobile players. Oh, the flesh is weak. The flesh is weak. I have fanatic, materialist, authoritarian ethics, and imperial government. I'll try that. Thanks. Someone asked me what Solaris was, so I showed them 5 seconds of this stream. They could not. It is a lot. Honestly, that's probably not the best way to show someone. I would say showing somebody Solaris from what's happening in this game right now would be very confusing. All right, well, the UEA have decided to take our talents to cybernetics. So today I drew weakness in my own flesh. I've created, look, the idea of putting some kind of like implant, some kind of like mechanical implant in my body, cyberpunk style, is a no-go for me. He who bared the mark, Truthium. When it comes to like Stellaris and Reddit, I feel like I don't see a lot of crazy shenanigans. I mean, I see like people posting about the games, but unless it's like a thread that I'm missing, I don't really see a whole lot outside of people like wanting things, or I don't know. I feel like I don't see a lot of toxicity.
Research concluded.
But then again, I'm not really on Reddit a whole lot, so that might be playing a part into that. Guys, for our next society technology, I gotta go with Xeno diplomacy. Give me that that extra diplo weights. Give me that embassy complex. Does embassy complex increase? Oh, it gives me an extra envoy. And then for engineering research, I'm going to imagine integrated cybernetics is the way to go. Cybernetics is the only way not to go when playing. Look, normally, this is different. Normally I'm playing a robot empire, right? But in my past, like, I would say like 20 Stellaris playthroughs. Nice, more species coming to Alpha Centauri, refugees. I have just been mixing it up and trying out organics, anything different. I just try to play something different. Because after a while, like, robots were getting a little stale for me. I've been trying out all, you guys would be proud of me. I'm trying out all these different types of empires. I've been playing Megacorps. I've been playing, what have I been playing lately? Megacorps. I tried out some lithoid stuff, void-born species, literally just trying to get out of my shell. Solaris Reddit is pretty chill. I think they meant Reddit. Oh yeah, Reddit as a whole is, but see, like I said, I just don't mess with Reddit a whole lot unless it's about Stellaris. I don't use Reddit to consume content. There we go. I do use it to like consume, I will say Stellaris content. Let's just say that. But just to like browse on Reddit, I don't really do that a whole lot. All right, so their war ended, unfortunately, for us, because we don't get their migrating species anymore. But I suppose who was at war to begin with? Is this our allies? No. Oh, the Hive Mind and the Death Lords. I'm proud of spending an average of 2 minutes per week on Reddit. Yeah, I think that's kind of like my range as well. 2 minutes is enough. Do you enjoy Shroudforge robots? All right, so I will say, Phoenix Fire, the only type of like robot, actually I have quite a few different versions of robots that I have not played with. Individual robots I have not tried out yet. I have not tried out Shroudforge robots. I have not even tried out, what are the robots, guys? Chat, help me out. What are the robots that want to pamper species? What is that called? What are the species that pamper like organics and they want to make sure they're cushiony, comfortable? What is that? I cannot think of the name of it. Rogue Servitors. There we go. Rogue Servitors. I have not played Rogue Servitors, and I've owed myself a playthrough of that. And so for me, as much as I love robots, my favorite kind of robot empire would have to be a like a Constructobot. Like, I love like a robot empire that's neutral, that can build a city up in a matter of months and just build up their economies. Like their economy is their weapon. And so that's the kind of robots I like. Second type of robots would have to be driven assimilators. I love driven assimilators. They're one of my favorites. Abducting pops and then turning them into cyborgs is awesome. And then outside of that, I mean, just any other kind of robot. Determined exterminators are okay. I kind of got bored with them for a while. Actually, I got really bored with determined. Actually, I got really bored with total war empires in general. They just grew stale. Like, not being able to use diplomacy. I feel like it's just taking away so many aspects of the game. You should do it. How else can you call yourself a Stellaris fan, eh? Well, I can show off my hours, but even that's not enough. The hours are not enough. I have to do more. You are absolutely right, Terrible Hamster. More. You should try a playthrough as your favorite fictional empire. My favorite fictional empire. Did someone say Endbringers? I used to play Total War Empires, but like I feel like once you've played it like a few times, there's just, I mean, I feel like I could be a Crisis and still use other features in the game. Like I could still communicate with other empires. When it comes to like a Determined Exterminator, you can you know, communicate and use diplomacy with other machines, but it's just not really the same. Like not being able to join the Galcom, not being able to, it's just, there's so many things that are taken away. Barbaric Despoilers is another one I need to try out. I'm trying to think of what my favorite fictional empire would be. All right, so question for my friends here that are watching the stream, if you guys have seen Star Trek, would Barbaric Despoilers, would you say that the Klingons fall into that category? What would you put? I know there would be some sort of like fanatic militarist type of empire, but what category did the Klingons fall into?
Federation has formed.
A new federation has formed. By who?
Log has been updated.
Oh, wow. So we're in the age of federations, eh? Because I do like the Klingon. Actually, you know what are the better yet? What do the Romulans fall in? Okay, all right, I'll chill. Please don't spoil us. Please don't spoil us. I won't even look at chat for like the next 5 minutes. But the Romulans, I feel like the Romulans are, oh, dude, they are just so freaking cool. I love the Romulans. Total War for Romulans. See, I've only seen the J.J. Abrams movie when it comes to Romulans. In the show, in the show, the Federation, I don't know if they just made first contact with the Romulans because it sounded like they already knew who they were. But in TNG, I'm at the part where they just met the Romulans. Not saying it's first contact, but they're just like, oh shoot, Romulans are here. This is going to completely demolish my consumer goods. And with that, I must get civilian industries. I won't ask questions for a show that I'm watching then. Removes a lot of mechanics in most games. Yeah, I feel that same way. Salvation. But I would probably say my favorite type of faction, and I say this as I like Skynet would be a fun one, but they're Determined Exterminators. But I've done that though. That's the thing. I've done that. So I've kind of, guys. All right, we need rips in the chat. Can I get RIPs in the chat, please? Arthur Young has died. Our first ruler of our empire. He has died. We need rips in the chat. We need a moment of silence. Oh wait, I'm not. I gotta pause the music. Rips in the chat. Arthur Young is dead. All right, let's continue. Goodbye, Arthur. You will be remembered. And now we need a new ruler for Earth. Earth. All right. Rest in pizza. Hey, look, that's rest. That's rest. All right, let's get a wait, I can't have a Necroid ruling Earth. But we are diplomatic. And we will not look at the species for what they look like, but what they can do. Landmen, you will now rule Earth, our first non-human ruler. Landmen. Is there anybody on the council that is not human? No, they're all humans. I can foresee that changing here in the future. Now guys, this is not a human playthrough. This is a diplomatic playthrough. And I'm going to use my diplomacy now to modify my subjects, their consecration. What am I saying right now? Their agreement. All right, what else can you give me? Oh, you're a protectorate. Okay. How about let's unify those sensors. Since you can't really give me anything, how about you give me some holdings? Let's do that. There we go. Oh my goodness, my food, my consumer goods.
Completed.
I'm running out of trade, so I don't know how much longer I can stay in this. All right, so I have holdings on their worlds now. More holdings at least. I'm surprised the Rubricator event hasn't happened here yet. Now, I need an Emporium. That'll actually be perfect. Do you have any other worlds? You sure do. Look at my subject. Doing the work of the UEA. All right. I like what I'm seeing there. So good job to you guys. You're holding up well. Now over here on my food planet, what's the deal? Robots. I don't even need to build more jobs. I just need you guys to work. Neridium. Oh, okay. So we have a dilemma on our hands. We have the ancient caretakers here, and they say that, attention, organic civilization. There's been widespread biological vulnerabilities that have been detected in the human population. In order to ensure your species' viability for the Custodian Project, all major population centers will require inoculation. Bioinjection units are prepared for dispatch to your space upon positive confirmation of this message. They're awaiting response. Now, hear me out. Human Yang. If I was authoritarian, if I was xenophobic, if I wasn't feeling this, I'd be like, nah. But these are ancient caretakers. They're caretakers. They're here to take care of us. They will react positively to this. I say, look, I know you guys are saying no, but I'm a diplomat. If it's for our own good, it's for our own good. If this goes south, we have an up on them, right? If this goes south, you guys messed up my human population. You're a fallen empire, so you have to fix us, right? But if it goes well, they want to inject my species with my human species with something. And right now it's going to decrease biological and lithoid happiness by 5%. Excuse me. This is something I'm willing to take a gamble on. It's only 5%. I'm going to say yes. I hope I just said yes to that. I don't know if I scrolled down right before I clicked that. But I'm going to say yes, and they're going to inject us with their fluid. Okay, so the Flesh this week is going to be our next agenda that we're going to initiate. This gives us tech progress towards integrated cybernetics. Nothing like some good old robotic fluid. All right, politician for my next Minister of Defense traits. That sounds wrong, but in the end, it's right. All right, it's going to be right. I also need to find a planet. Let's try to nominate Earth as a. Wow, my trade actually went down on this planet. Now I don't know if I'm going to get this, but I'm going to nominate Earth as a galactic market hub. Speaking of hub, yo, where is the galactic market? What are we voting on right now? All right, we got. Oh, wait. All right, hold on. We got the Senate is going to be. Senate is in session for 5 more days. Actually, no, yeah, we can go with regulatory facilitation. I wish I had politics. Ooh, look at that. The UEA is in second place when it comes to diplomacy. These guys who are actually our friends. Oh, yeah, migration treaty. Let's go. We're friends. Hold on. I need migration treaties from everybody if we're friends. Commercial pact, give me that. Oh, yes. Look at this. Give me all this. I want all of it. I know everybody's going to give me one of these, please. So I would say at the beginning of this run, success. Huge success. Oh, I forgot to show you guys something too. Let's take a look at our contracts. So where is my empire? Surely we can't be hard to find. There we go. Look at all those agreements. Honestly, it's not as much as I thought it would be. I feel like we have more than this. We really only have 3 commercial pacts? 3 migration treaties? No way. Oh, all of these empires have ideology war goals against us. All right, give me more. I want more. You guys are neutral, and that's okay. I believe we were trying to make friends with these guys, which they're pretty cordial with us right now. Would you guys accept subjugation? You would not. Okay, that's fair. Not every empire has to be subjugated. Now, I tried befriending you guys, but that didn't work out too well. These guys are pretty strong. All right, I can't really focus too much on all these other guys. Right now, we have the regulatory facilitation. This would be good for us. And I think most of the galaxy believes so as well. now. Again, I'm just gonna do a quick skim here. This planet, I need as many of these administrative offices as possible. And for my factory world, there we go. Actually, get rid of these guys. We don't need colonists. Let me make sure there are no colonists working on any worlds. No colonists. Oh, we have civilians on this planet now. This is good. These are robots. We want that. So let's relocate these guys over to Nova Roma. Nova Roma. In my current RimWorld colony, I bury all the dead leaders in a dreadnought, and they get a statue. Nice. That would be sweet. Guys, we just reached level 2 of our Federation. All of them have that war goal. No, it's a casus belli. So Salvation, they pretty much just like, look, if we were to declare war on you, do I have cybernetics yet? No, I don't. They have the chance to say, look, we don't like your ideology. We want to change that. If you don't say yes, then we go to war with you to change that. Guys, we just reached level 2 of our Federation. I didn't look at the Galactic Unions here, but it says diverse ethics impose a 50% smaller penalty on Federation cohesion. That is good. Now, level 2, this says that the amount of members contribute towards Federation naval capacity counts for 25% more. New members impose a 50% smaller cohesion penalty to the Federation, and we get 1 extra envoy. On top of that, now I can go to our laws here. We can change our Federation centralization. The Blessed Kingdom agrees with this. Yeah, I'm currently researching something that's taking a while right now, so I don't know if I can do that at this exact moment. How long am I president for? I have 3 more years to be a president. When my presidency is over, I'm gonna vote to change the succession year back to 10. And after that, let's see if this law passes. Of course, I voted for this, so yes for my part. That way we can start building a Federation fleet. Or at least I can have the AI build a fleet. Okay. So it's a warning. Not really a warning, more so a... I mean, yeah, you could call it a warning. But I like to look at it as more like... we have different ideologies, so I could... It's more of a precaution. Like, if your empire is ever weak... I don't think any of these guys that have those ideologies against me would attack me right now. But let's say I was weak enough that I could not defend myself. I could expect, hey, look, these guys might attack me in the future. They may declare an ideology war against me. They may those aren't like really set in stone either. They could declare war on me. Weasel, thank you so much for that subscription to the channel. 53 months. Holy cow, my friend. All your bases belong to us. All for us. All for us. But yeah, I gotta get this. Oh man, these consumer goods, they are hurting me badly. And it's crazy because for my empire, my policy for trade, I believe, or no, my economic policy is civilian. So you'd think I'd be making more consumer goods than what I'm producing right now. But that just comes back to planet Nova Roma here. We just gotta get these jobs filled in. I need these artisans working. I'm an old meme, I'm sorry. All right, so our friends over here have just declared war. Like I said, this is great for business. Anytime another empire declares war, we want that. And man, Plulea, she just picked up the settler trait. So 1,000 extra amenities for this world. I think we should see some major pop growthage once we hit a certain pop growth number. You should so I actually like it this way, but I can't do that for chat. Union map mode, boom. All right, so all of the gray border is the Federation. The blue, that's a Federation, or yeah, I think it's, oh wow, they actually joined that Federation. That's crazy. We got a Federation here. Wow, there's Federations all over the place. Up here, it looks like there's a lot of free empires though, that are just doing their own thing. And actually, I can, yeah, there's vassals there. I get down with that. The fact that they're just like, you know what, forget a Federation.
Construction.
I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm not trying to do a Federation. I don't need an alliance, and I'm all right with that. But yeah, see, now this throws me off a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm actually gonna get rid of the sector map. There we go. Oh, is that a commercial? Oh, it's a research agreement. Absolutely, we will take that. And what else do we have? Got maybe one more system over here I can expand to. Oh, we got is that a scientist? It is a scientist. I'm getting all the scientists right now. This is our second renowned Paragon scientist, Zorissa. Let's see. She gets 25% experience gain if she's on the council, as well as research speed if she's on the council. Physics. Oh, she needs to be on a planet. That's what she really needs. But I'm going to go ahead and enlist her, but I'm not going to keep her though. Or I'm not going to, I need to put her on a tech world. A rift in space. Nice. All right. So right now we really have to focus on the economy. I still have plenty of minerals right now. So let's replace one of these districts with a city district. This is my mining world. We'll just add a few more mining jobs to it. Agri world, more food. Sure. Even though we don't need it, we just need the pops to work the job. Here we just hit 2.5k pops on this planet. That's a achievement right there. Let's rotate the planetary capital up to the top of the queue. Producing 48. Wait a minute. Let me go over here real quick. If I were to just increase this, right now my unity is at 181. Let me see where it goes up to. 227. That is awesome. All right, but the only thing that's going to suck though is that this planet's not going to grow as many pops as fast. What do I feel about the Nomad update upcoming? Honestly, I can't wait. Honestly, I like when updates come to the game because I feel like the fan base gets hype. It brings in a bunch of new players. There's a bunch of new mechanics coming in. I really like the Defenders of the Galaxy. I mentioned this earlier about liking the situations, the scenarios, or the scenarios, that's what they are. The roguelike, I can't wait for that. The spreading the ideologies around, that gives me some Civilization vibes. And old players have to relearn the game, of course. I always gotta learn. I mean, honestly, I'm still learning the game right now. But yeah, besides that, I always like when new stuff comes out for the game, so it's very exciting. And yeah, how do you guys feel? How does chat feel about nomads? About everything? Ooh, hey, you see, this is why with those caretakers, I wanted to take that. Now I get another 5% pop growth speed, and my leaders live 10 years longer. Nice. Let's celebrate diversity because of that. So that injection we took from the robots has helped us. Come on, why are we not growing pop still? There we go. Everyone but my humans are growing. Okay, I guess that's because the humans don't want that planet. Alrighty. You looking forward to Nomad DLC? Nice, nice. Yeah, the ideology has to be the best part. Nice. We did not get the Galactic Market Hub. That's okay. See, for me, I'm worried about the playing as a nomad empire because I like having a set empire. The idea of your borders moving honestly confuses me. I feel like I'm feeling troll. I feel trollness coming from that. I can just see players messing with borders. It's gonna be stressful. At least for me though. I'm not saying it's a bad feature. I just imagine players really abusing that. Guys, let's go to the slave market. Are there pops in the market? There are not. I want to buy the pops off the market and liberate them.
System survey concluded.
I'm too locked for my old styles. I can see the Nomad giving me something new. I'll definitely try it out, but it's definitely going to be different. All right, we have a new president of our federation. Let's change the succession term to 10 years only. And then let's change our fleet contribution to low. I want to contribute to a Federation fleet, and I'm sure they want to as well. Now the curators are here. We're going to purchase their service to increase our research speed by another 5%. We're going to say goodbye to them. Both of those laws have passed. Now let's go to our fleet manager here. I'm going to reinforce, however, I want to create a new Federation fleet. Whatever I can add. And I'm not going to reinforce yet because I don't have enough. Oh, hey, the Fleshless Week is done. We just gained tech progress towards integrated cybernetics. Let's go back to build relations. I want to make sure that we are on top of our game when it comes to diplomacy, increasing relations with other empires, and diploweight. All right, and then here, let's do Afterburners. Isn't going to take us too long. Let's get that research. That should have been done a long time ago, but yeah, I've been playing since 1.0 around, wow, 2,700 hours. I've been playing since 2018, so it's been about 8 years for me. I think we're probably closing in on 9 years. Okay. Besides that, I would say yes, we have done very well right now. Let's check out the Galcom. Right now, my empire still clinging on to that second place spot. Let's make sure. No, we don't want that resolution to pass. The ready shield. I would do this. I would. The ready shield. Let's support this. Anything but pan-galactic recycling initiatives. I do not want this. That's awful. All right, if that does... All right, let me see. All right, we have 100 days until our next resolution. I will go against that. Oh, I hate when I do that. I push the button. Okay. Fleets of the Thrice Damned. Oh, right. Look at all those minor artifacts we have. So my next question is, can we build a Grand Archive? That's going to be next. Okay, so with that being said here, oh, what just passed? The regulatory facilitation has passed. Nice. That puts me closer to first place. We're only 2K behind, or no, 200 behind the first place in the Galcom. Dyson Swarm technology is now complete. That is a good technology to have right there. Let me go to my construction ships here because I want to build those immediately, starting in my home system. Oh, I can build the Grand Archive. Okay, so we'll get that going as well. But first, let's get that going. I'll build the Grand Archive as well in the system. Nice. 2 mega structures, 1 system. Let's see if I can build a third or a second Dyson Swarm. Where could I, ooh, that's a trinary system. I can't put it there. Where could I put the second Dyson Swarm at? I definitely don't want to put it on my borders. Dang. The systems I would want to put them in all have like trinary systems or binaries. I suppose I could put you here. It's going to be risky. Oh, thank you, Bobber of Darkness. Yes, here I am. I'm doing this live stream here for this diplomatic empire. And what happens to the jams? Let's get the next tune playing. Now you got to roleplay Nishians or Magog or the Harvesters from Independence Day as nomads. I'm gonna have to look into these. These sound foreign to my ears right now, my neurons. For all the dirt PDX kits for DLCs, I'm glad they keep supporting and developing Stellaris instead of just making Stellaris 2 or such. I would not recognize 1.0 as the same game. Honestly, I mean, like, for how many people play Stellaris, I feel like making Stellaris 2 is gonna split your fan base. And they're updating the game, so that's why I'm like, I don't feel like I have any complaints. You know what would suck is if the custodians stop updating the game. Then we're just here. It's like now what do we do? We just got a game that's never going to change. And so like I feel like I've heard people say, you know, they don't like that. People don't like that they have to keep relearning the game. But in my opinion, that keeps the game fresh. Oh, I lost that modifier. That's tragic. All right, let's try to hurry and finish Discovery. Decrease that research upkeep. Like Deceit 2. I'm seeing Deceit 2. I'm seeing PoE. Cheers, guy. Yeah, I feel like that would just, people that say, hey, when do we get Stellaris 2? In the grand scheme of things, I don't think that really helps. It just splits the fan base. And then, like I said, like what, do we just, we're still getting updates for this game.
Survey concluded.
And so I still think there's just, oh, wait, they want to go to war with who? Oh, they want to vassalize. Who are you guys? Are these the other Federation members? Oh, they want to go to war on a whole other Federation right now. I'm going to vote yeah. Yes. We are at war. I'm not attacking them though. That's all. Look, you guys wanted to do that. That's on you. I'm going to continue minding my business over here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna upgrade my defenses because of that. And realistically, you are buying a new game price-wise every season pass. Not even that, the game's getting updated. So like, even if you're not buying it, if you're getting these free updates, you're getting a free update. I was having a rough time last time with barbaric despoilers. My economy was dying every time, and then I realized that on every colony I built, everybody was just working some useless soldier jobs instead of mining. So like, oh, tell me this is not with my subject.
Situation log has been.
Oh, okay, I was like, wait, what? I thought my subject opened up the rubricator situation. And the thing is like, I feel like they're actually trying. So that's why I'm like, I'm okay with where I am with Stellaris. I'm happy with Stellaris right now. I have no complaints. I still play it and enjoy it the same way I did when I first started playing it. No complaints here. Let me see. There are, it's not saying it's a perfect game, of course, but I'm not even salty. I'm not even mad about it. Let's go to assembly patterns for our next engineering technology. And woo, that engineering or that technology in general is just kind of lacking right now. And also, yes, I see you, Arto. I've already sunk $400 into this. Exactly. Also, most mods wouldn't get updated into a hypothetical Stellaris 2 by their creators. Look, I'm not arguing with anybody here. Oh, we got a malfunction. Yikes, that decreases opinions by 75. That's unfortunate. All right, over here in the galactic community, we have the Pan-Galactic Recycling Initiative. I'm voting against this. I don't think it's going to get opposed by much, but I'm just not really feeling this because diplomatic weight from economy negative 20%. That is awful. And I'm seeing members dropping off of this, supporting this. Can we get more is the question. How many favors can I get from this? Not enough. Oh yeah, a lot of people are not supporting this. Okay, so we'll come back to that resolution that in a bit and see what happens. Meanwhile, down here, I'm just checking to see how our ally is doing, and right now, we are okay. We are a-okay. I'm still going to increase my defenses though. What did I do? Why gotta calm down? What did I do?
Council agenda available.
Let me see. I like to have a mixture of defenses on my defensive bases.
Construction completed.
Oh no, guys! I didn't mean like anybody. I'm arguing with anybody. That's not what I was trying to say at all. You guys, trust me. Everybody is a-okay in chat right now.
Life forms. Evasive maneuvers.
Oh, I can buy Zro. Okay, so this war is going down. It looks like my counterpart over here is holding it down, so I'm not even mad. They're doing their thing. I was a little worried, you know. Obviously, you know, my empire going to war. It's not a decision I want to quickly jump into here, but let's see. Outside of that, I think we're slowly starting to come together. No. I have a YouTube chat and I have a Twitch chat. So I was talking to YouTube over there. Let's see. My trade. No, my trade. Velocus Stalius has died. The president of the UEA. He is dead. Let's get a rip in the chat, guys. Another leader has died. Who will be our next president? Oh, Visaria, the Cyclops. She is going to be right now leading the election. We've got 175 days for that. Our first non-human potential leader. This is a great day for humanity. Form a research agreement? Sure. Absolutely. All right, so we got two mega, actually we have three mega structures. No, two mega structures on the way. This is good. I really need arc furnaces. That has to be next on my to build list. Where else can I build? I don't really have many options here, so I'm just gonna build a Dyson Swarm Array on that star there next. What is the Twitch? It's the same name as my YouTube as well. If you click on my home channel on YouTube, it should take you there. There should be a link to it on my homepage. All right, so here's the next dig sites. Yeah, I feel so weird. Like it feels so inefficient from both platforms. the way that I have to like use a third-party software to stream between both platforms. And so like normally I make like YouTube shorts on YouTube and a couple of videos here and there. I was very hesitant about streaming on this platform just because I didn't know if YouTube would even, like, people on YouTube are into that type of stuff. So I feel like you guys are, and I'm going to keep bringing it to you. Yes. Yeah, it feels like this weird tug of war between YouTube and Twitch. And so when I'm live streaming over here, I don't want to leave people like, you know, hanging over on Twitch and vice versa. So yeah. A Cyclops, as a political leader, I don't know how I feel about someone who can't see two sides. Mink, listen, all I hear are facts right now. And honestly, oh, did she already become our president? Well, honestly, she's too cool. Look at that floating orb. She's too cool. She knows her stuff. Now, if she's on the council, lead experience gain, research speed, she's nice. Going to need to set up something that combines both chats into one, and you can see, yeah, that would be awesome. Like, combine them. Why can't YouTube and Twitch just partner up? But then again, why would YouTube partner up with Twitch when they're already doing everything that Twitch is doing, plus more? I need to do something like that. I need to look into that. A bot that combines both of the chats, the power of dual chat, dual chattery. Okay. That is done there. Let's sell some more food. Really, I could start selling some energy credits.
Hello there.
As a viewer, I find Twitch UI and overall experience better for watching live streams and PC. Okay. And see, that's why I don't want to neglect one or the other. I think there's a third-party thing you can set up that combine both into one. I have the restream thing, but again, outside of like, if I'm not like live streaming, I don't really use it a whole lot. And I don't want to pay for it either. That's not gonna fly with me. Oh, you can. I mean, it's fine. I may use it. I may not. It just depends on how far I want to go with live streaming on YouTube. Very well. Oh, what is this? Oh, did we finish building the Grand Archive? I need to see that real fast. Oh, no. Okay, a leader has retired at the age of 92. I'll give them that. I can't even be mad. At 82, I'm probably not going to want to work. I see we got a new follower here. Who do we have? 007 Farty Artie. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. All right, I gotta buy some alloys here, which I just did, and I need to build some things. There we go. Now, for my Tribune of Rights, we need a new leader for this. Let's give it to, you know what? Let's really diversify the council. Ain Trex, the Lithoid. I trust you can be our Tribune of Rights. You live longer, you'll gain more XP. I think we made the right call there. Now, for our governor, we have our first fungoid leader. Where did you come from? You have a lot of negative traits too. But they're not going to impact my planet, so I will have you do it. I voyaged from YouTube. Well, welcome. Hopefully your voyage was smooth and adventurous. Holy cow, that is a lot of crime. Let's get another precinct house up here, unless... Okay, actually, I don't even have Pops working my enforcer jobs. Ah, okay, I see what's happening here. I need to put a leader with the righteous trait on here. All right, let's swap you out, and that should bring that crime down. Back on Sirius Prime, the fungoid would probably do better there. But I gotta make sure that we keep the crime at a low here. And so, yeah. Now, guys, I don't have a Discord button for YouTube, but if you're in the Twitch chat, there is a link to the Discord channel there if you want to join that bad boy and get updates as soon as they happen. Normally when I post I'm going live, you'll see it first there. After the stream, I typically tend to hang out there throughout the day. If I'm at work, you know, and I got some slow time, I'll chit chat with everyone, and occasionally I have pop up Stellaris multiplayer games and sometimes playing multiplayer games as well. And so if you guys like Stellaris, along with any other games that I play as well, you're more than welcome to join and hang out.
Situation log has been
Oh, what is that? I found a system that was not originally there. Where's my closest? Okay, that scientist was on the other side of the galaxy. This one is also over there. Okay, cool. Everyone, no, go here, survey this, research that project, and let's collect a system. Nice. Oh my goodness, I have a storm. I just looked. There is a storm within my sector. This is a gravity storm. Ooh. All right, so this storm increases bureaucrats' production by 50%. Nice. And on top of that, we are finishing the Discovery Tradition tree. This is our 4th tradition. This tradition is the databank uplinks, and this says that, oops, stay there. High capacity quantum bands dedicated to databank transfers make possible virtually completely synchronous research operations across vast distances. Now, this will give me the research subsidies edict. It'll increase resource produced from research stations by 20%, as well as star-based constructions. Now, finishing the Discovery Tradition tree increases research speed by 10%. It also gives me the Research Cooperative Federation type and an Ascension perk. Now, before we look at that Ascension perk, Snowmando.-TV, thank you for the follow, welcome to the stream, hello, hello. We are to select our 4th Ascension perk. And I gotta go Eternal Vigilance. I'm not playing any games with my borders. Nobody should be able to attack me, ever. And doing so increases my military power up to from 7k to 9.2k. A nice little boost there. Let me make sure all of my borders are pretty secure here. Now, I haven't even started building defensive platforms yet. I really need to get this economy under control, right? And so I'm seeing here, we're starting to hit a couple of thousand on these worlds here. This world still needs all the help it can get. But we're looking pretty smooth. This planet needs more pops too. We could, wow, that is a lot of consumer goods. That is a huge deficit right there. Okay, we're just gonna see if we can manage that for a little bit longer. I'm buying so much too, so. Ooh, the sooner we can get this planet colonized, the better. Let's go to the market and see. There we go. What the heck? Oh, okay, I thought that was a Prothoran Scourge. I was like, wait, how are they on the market? Let's see. Nova Roma. I need to move you guys here, but holy cow, you guys are expensive. Okay, so buying pops off the market is very expensive now. Please go to Nova Roma. Prohibited. Oh, they have a desert preference as well. Nice. Give me all of those, and let's go to Nova Roma now and see. Okay, so they're oh yeah, there we go. We just filled up a lot of jobs. Very nice. Now I wish they wouldn't work the soldier here. You know what? Let's fix this. Don't work these soldier jobs as much. Fill in the other jobs. We've got plenty of jobs here. We'll need the soldiers later. Right now, we need the artisans. Oh, don't be civilians. Don't be that way.
The special project has concluded.
All right, I gotta make my robots drones. Oh, that sound is kind of scary.
We have encountered
unless. No, we're just gonna. Shoot, I don't really know what to do with you guys. I'm gonna have to resettle these guys. All my civilians. Let's send you to another. What planet would be good for you? Maybe. No, not Alpha Centauri. Earth? Would Earth be good? What do we need on Earth? All right, you know what? I'm gonna let them figure it out. Do you have any ideas on how to make a fascist named Stellaris Empire? I don't think I can. I would say probably hit up Reddit. That's a good Reddit question. If you go in there and be like, hey, look, guys, can someone tell me how to make this type of empire? I'm sure somebody could help you out with that for sure. Me personally, I don't think I could answer that. 1, 2, 3, 4. My precious trade. Oh, let's celebrate diversity if we can. Okay, actually, no, I just realized we have a grand archive. So let's activate some of these bad boys. We have, what does this do? This gives me stability. I don't need that. Amenity, sure. Trade from jobs, absolutely. Let me go back. Stability, yeah. Okay, sure, I'll activate it, sure. More stability. Edict fund, don't need it. Experience game, maybe later. Leader upkeep decreases, yes. Producing society, save it for later. Or from jobs, save that for later. Okay, the rest of these, we need more artifacts. Unfortunately, I've reached the max number of limits, or the limit that I could use this, so I'll have to figure out another way to get some other artifacts. Hyper Relay Network, that is absolutely beautiful. Let's do that. And let's buy some consumer goods because right now I'm losing so much that I'm worried we might need to favorite another job. Matter of fact, let me do that now. So now I want my pops to work the artisan job, and let's see if that is enough to get me back out of this negative deficit. Still not enough. Do I have all the DLC? Yes, this is all DLCs. Every DLC that has been released is here. And what is that? Reverse minor artifact. Yes. Yes. Okay, so I am gonna have to do something else as well here. Since these consumer goods are hurting my empire so much, we are going to have to go to my species. Dang, this might be very bad. And I might have to change some of them from social welfare back to decent conditions. I'm gonna make that the default. I'm sorry, species, but you guys are costing me too many consumer goods right now. Now that might hurt the amenities quite a bit here. Looks like, okay, maybe it hasn't cost too much. Okay, yes, that did increase crime by quite a bit on one of my planets. How did that happen? That's insane that that's happening. Okay, wait, I see. I don't even have a precinct house on this world yet. So let's, oh man. Let's replace one of our administrative offices with a precinct house. Can't have our home world dealing with that much crime. All right, cool. All right, so guys, this Thursday, we are going to continue this playthrough. Now, if you're not already following on Discord, again, if you're in my Twitch channel, you are more than welcome to join that bad boy. I have no mods active in this playthrough right now. I play strictly all DLCs, no mods, even Ancient Relics, every single DLC that has been released. Here, if I can show you guys here, go to the menu. Let's see here. If I were to start a new game, you can see over here on the right side, every DLC is active. And so yes, all DLCs, but this has been a really fun playthrough. We have achieved today's goal. We have made friends with everybody in the galaxy. We will be continuing this playthrough on Thursday. Now, I would love to see you guys here. If you're not already following me over on YouTube, absolutely hit that subscribe button. And if you are already over here on Twitch, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us today. I will see you all later. Until next time, we will continue this playthrough with the Unified Earth Alliance. Alpha out.